All right. All right. And we're back, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Gaming and Wrestling Experience. I got two co-hosts today. I got my co-host Warren.
Hey.
And for the first time on the show, which I'm very excited about, my boy George.
What's up, guys? What's up?
I just can't believe we're already here, 24.
Yeah.
We're almost to the end of the year of 2020.
A very early morning episode.
And it's been a shitty year.
Yes,
A very shitty year.
It has.
And so, yeah.
There is light at the end of the tunnel, I've been told.
I hope there is.
Yes,
I hope. Is there anything anybody's looking forward to next year? Anybody?
Not much. Just
okay.
Hope.
I see a lot of hope in your eyes. I see that Star Wars hope in your eyes.
I'm not a Biden fan, but I definitely am not a Trump fan.
Okay.
So
well, I'm fucking either.
Yeah, I'm independent, but
that's good.
There's no room for us here in Arizona, but that's all right.
All right. That's
fuck you.
All right, sounds good. George,
hopefully it's a better year than this year.
That's true. Is there anything looking forward to next year? This pandemic going away?
Grading more Pokemon cards.
Yeah, my boy is Pokemon.
Oh, sports.
That stuff.
Being able to go to football, baseball games, and hockey, basketball. Yeah.
Wrestling.
Well, wrestling as well.
Yeah. We can skip the sports and go to sports entertainment if you want.
But we got spring training here, so there's a lot of teams that come here that you're probably not able to go out
training,
again. So
that's true. Yeah. Before we get into it, is any TV series right now they're looking forward to next year that's coming out next year, or
there's, I believe, part B of Lucifer season 5.
Okay. Oh, also they do it part B as seasons.
There was only 4.
Okay.
And that was supposedly going to be it.
Okay.
And then they came up with the 5th season, which I was happy about. But they only did like an 8-episode split.
Okay.
To see if they were going to continue, and then they are coming next year with part 2 of season 5.
Okay.
And this year they've already been in talks of doing a season 6 to be the final.
Okay.
Who knows?
Okay.
I'm kind of hoping that there's more, but I'll take 6.
Okay. All right, George.
Maybe whatever Marvel or Star Wars shows they announced.
Yes, that's
year.
True. Yeah.
Yes, that's a lot to talk about right there.
See, I like my Disney Plus.
Oh yes,
with all those new shows, with all those new shows that they announced, Disney Plus is going to be where it's at.
Did you see all the announcements they made?
Not all. No.
Okay.
No. I hadn't seen it unless anything within the last 24, 48 hours.
Do you know any names off the top of your head, George, that are
upcoming?
Yeah. That you know.
I don't know if it's next year, but the Obi-Wan show.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan show, the Winter Soldier and Falcon, the What If, all those look.
Now, which one was the one that Rosario was going to continue on?
Oh,
she I think is in. What the hell? When is she? I don't know if she's going to be the Obi-Wan. But there's
I mean, she's going to be the Obi-Wan.
I don't know if she's going to be I don't know if she's in the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no Obi-Wan woman here. I'm not trying to be biased. I'm just saying.
Oh, and well, I don't know if you're that far in Mandalorian, but
dude, are you sure you want to get spoilers?
I don't care. It will not break my heart.
They're gonna have that Ahsoka, her own show. And if you're not that far in Mandalorian, well, then that's good because you still got that to look forward to.
Yeah. Have you gone that far to Ahsoka? Were you in that episode or no?
Probably. I would say probably not because I'm
because you look lost and
I'm always looking lost. I don't even where I'm at now. No, but I think I'm like episode 3 or 4 in season 2.
Oh, okay, okay.
So
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he has ways to go.
oh
yeah.
man, you
Well,
need
you see, what was upsetting me was when season 1 came out, it was all there, and I watched it continuously.
okay.
Well, then when they came out with season 2, they were doing that like week to week or so, and I got tired of waiting, so I just said, "Fuck it," you know. And now I'm a few behind. So because it's like Netflix, you know, I like to sit there and just go, "Oh, that was awesome. Oh, there's one more coming. Cool. Oh, that's the end of this season. Shit." You know, and then you got to wait till whenever they come
That's
out.
what
with it.
sometimes kind of
But-
wait.
Yeah.
But sometimes I can't
Yeah.
wait. Like yeah, I mean like sometimes I can't wait because
Excuse me.
because I need to watch it. I want to watch it before I read the internet or multimedia and see
Yes,
spoilers.
I don't mind waiting. My thing is, if it's something that's caught my attention, I'm all in. Let's just
Yeah.
keep going. You know.
It's kind of like when they released Stranger Things. They just release all the episodes. And
Yeah.
You just watch it after.
See that right there, yeah.
Now, see, when that came out, I was told to watch. I needed to watch it,
That's good too.
so I watched it, and I was like, "All right, season 1 was okay."
Excuse me.
You know, and I love Winona Ryder. I just, but yeah, I was like, "All right, this is okay." You know, and then they're like, "Oh, season 2 is going to come out." I haven't
What are you
watched
talking
it.
about? This is okay.
It's
No.
It's,
Me and you like scary stuff. And you're telling me this is just okay? Really? You gonna let everybody know this is just okay?
I'm
Season
sorry.
1, bro?
I'm sorry.
Really?
There's
You
nothing
kinda-
over there.
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna just spoil Mandalorian for your ass right now. No. I don't want to spoil it for you as much as I want to. But you need to watch them because it's pretty much it pretty much goes into well shit, I can't really tell you anything. Just you need to watch
It
it.
connects a lot of dots.
Oh, it does.
Just put it that way.
Yeah, you go. Thank you. Yeah. It connects everything. So you haven't seen no spoilers or anything or YouTube when shit comes out, you don't really see anything and you don't read into it then.
I try not to, you know, because I've been with some of the wrestling.
Okay.
It's if I missed like if I hadn't maybe seen NXT or AEW or Raw or SmackDown, any of the 4, if I haven't caught one of them, and it would say, like tonight's episode graded by, and
Right.
and spoilers for upcoming, and I'm sitting there going, don't look, don't open it, So yeah, I try not to.
Okay, so you're the kind of
Right.
person that would watch it no matter what because you're gonna see it anyway. It's like, is that kind of
Yeah,
where you're at?
yeah, because like if
That's how I am sometimes.
like, not,
Sometimes
like if someone
but I
goes,
don't want to.
I don't want to spoil it for you, but, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck, tell me, I mean, because I want to watch it anyway.
No, I don't want to because
You want the anticipation, the excitement of.
because I don't know, as me as growing up in Star Wars when I was little, when you see what you're gonna see, it's gonna. Cause do you love Star Wars?
Well, yeah, I'm not like geeked out, but I
Well,
like
I'm not
it,
saying
you
geeked
know.
out, but like were you like at least raised around it or loved it?
Well, yeah, when the
Okay.
first 3 actually
Okay.
ever came out,
Okay,
I
well,
was
that love right there that you got,
yeah.
it's gonna show. You're gonna feel your childhood.
I'm going to let you in on something that I had
No, I know
a problem dealing with.
I know that she was 18. I know.
All right, good. No, at least that's what I was told too. No, as you were like asking in that, when the first Star Wars came out back in the 70s, 80s, and all that,
I wasn't even thought of it.
those
I was telling my dad.
those were cheesy. And, I mean, now when you look at them, you're like,
Well, then I cheated.
seriously, you watch that? Because that's how my nephews are. They were like, "This is so stupid." It's like, "Fuck you." Back then, that was the shit.
Well, it's not.
That was
it's not fair comparing it to stuff that's out now.
Exactly. But you know what? They're in their early to late 20s. So well, my oldest nephew's 30, but plus. But anyways, yeah, I mean, when these last episodes came out, I had to not look at them like I did when I watched it as a kid, because when I watch these that are out now, I'm like, eh, it's,
Yeah.
storyline's okay, or it's okay, um, but then like having a female representing like of a Jedi, I had no problems with it. Where a lot of people had issues, and I was
Yeah.
just like, why,
Yeah.
But um, I had to drop the first three Star Wars to understand these next ones, because
Yeah, because they're prequels.
well, yeah, yeah. Besides being the prequels, but that I had to not, as we said, not compare,
Well,
because
it's hard.
those. Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
hard. I mean, watching from those and then watching from years from now, but George Lucas, directed that where there was better
Well,
CGI and all that,
excuse me,
all that stuff.
but yeah, but you got
Heard all that.
you got to look at back then. That's what we were dealt,
Right.
And that was the high end technology
Yeah,
of that
true.
time.
And that's what, and that's what a lot of movies like that get
Bad rap because
get wrapped because watching those watching 3, 4, or 5.
But back then, like a laser was like pew pew pew.
Yeah.
Now it's like, I mean, there's some serious
Those are awesome.
shit behind it.
Those are
Yeah,
awesome sound effects.
so yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's
I studied. Took me years to perfect that, but no,
I see that. I was like, oh shit.
But yeah, you just can't compare.
Yeah, no, you can't.
No, it just
Well, you could, but it's unfair.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, just looking at 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, and it's like, okay, why is 1, 2, 3 so advanced of technology of the ships, and then it just I don't know what I mean. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure what Lucas was trying to connect all of them for a story,
but you think about it, it's kind of a madness, because who in their right mind starts midway? But you know what? That's the whole beauty behind it, because then now you can sell it later on. It gave you time, and a lot of time, but it gave you time to figure out how you're going to go with it.
But okay, George Lucas is the only person I know in my mind, and excuse me if I get this wrong, but I'm just saying, I think George Lucas started the prequels. He's the one that started. Okay, you know what? Let's go back to Star Wars and make 1, 2, and 3.
Well,
and then everybody else started doing it, and then it's like, damn, it's like they should have done that first. Of most people that watching the Star Wars prequels, just started off that and then make the movies before they started doing all these before.
You would think, but I'm saying like that's the ingenious thing about it, because you're seeing back in the 80s and late 70s, 80s,
60s,
for 1900, no, but but when you look back to then, it was more of like, this is what happened, and then now they're telling the story of how it got there. And then there's also the spin-off, like the Han Solo, little project thing.
Yeah. I don't like that.
Han Solo, Rogue One.
Yeah, so I mean, there's spin-offs that, as you just said, you didn't like, but others, they might take to it.
I never watched Han Solo.
Yeah, you don't need.
But I love Rogue One.
That was a good story, though. And I know you're talking about negative right now. No,
it wasn't bad,
because I know I got a lot of crap.
For Han Solo?
Yeah,
it did. I'm on the negativity. No,
and
it wasn't good.
While they were filming, they had to do.
What's my point of view?
They had to do countless reshoots because people were not satisfied with how it was when they finished, and then when it came out, I know I got a lot of bad reviews left and right, so I just never watched it. I was like, I'll skip this.
You need to watch it.
it's not bad, but it's not, as Mario just said, it's not like you're gonna be lost.
Yeah.
You know,
We don't.
it's just basically how he got to where he is. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, you, I'm not taking away from the actors or the storytelling.
Right,
It's just
right.
that I mean, why do all this? You know, everybody loves Harrison Ford as Han Solo. It's gonna be hard to keep up with that.
But you gotta look at the Star
I don't
Wars
wanna
now.
look at nothing. Okay, what
Nah.
needs to happen is that it just it's weird to us because when we look at all these new backstories now, all these origin stories from when they were young, you can't compare to Harrison Ford's character. And I get it where young actors are, are getting the roles.
They need a
and,
chance.
Huh? I did, and I didn't like it. And I didn't like it because it just. I think it just.
They're so used to seeing Harrison Ford
Exactly, and it's.
as Han Solo.
You like seeing Harrison Ford in his little outfit.
I do. I like his little tight brown
That's
shirt.
right. Little chest hair coming up.
Yeah, that's yeah. I like the
we get it.
I like the Warriors.
Yeah, you like those hairy guys. You know, it's all right. It's okay.
All right. I'm not gonna take away. No, I mean I don't know.
Yeah.
It's big shoes to fill.
Well, yeah.
I mean, if I was an actor, that's how I would look at it. It's okay. I'm gonna do it, but I'm just saying like, and then looking at Chewie.
Yeah, but I mean, and I see where you go. You know, I mean, Harrison Ford. You're
but
talking,
it was all right.
He's a legend.
I wasn't gonna see it again.
You know. Well, no, I wouldn't say. Yeah, no. For George, if you wanted to see it and be like, that's up to you.
Yeah, if you want to waste 2 hours of your life, that's worthless. Yeah, you can.
I've wasted it worse things, but
no, like
movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, like my wife was nice enough to buy me a shirt of the Han Solo, and I'm like, yeah, I didn't like this movie. I was gonna just sell it when we had yard sale, but which is still in my closet right now because it's hanging because
crispy clean.
That's how that's
you
how
want to remember it that way.
That's how good it is.
Okay,
it belongs hanged.
It's hung all right.
But yeah, it is. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. But it's I don't like when they do prequels. It's hard to look.
See, I don't mind it, but I understand. I get you.
It depends. It depends what it is.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's some that really do not need anymore.
Yeah.
There's some movies prequels if done right. Like, you're like, okay, so that's why he became.
Okay, here's one where I might be an asshole.
Okay.
I'm tired of Fast and Furious.
Oof.
So tired.
Aren't they like going in space on the new one?
Exactly.
It
might come around and connect with Back to the Future. I mean, that's how it's just.
I only like the first two, and that's it.
Or even
I know a lot of people like Tokyo Drift, but
I don't like it.
I didn't mind Tokyo Drift, but I understand, like almost like a George Lucas deal. I understand where they went back, and you kind of like, well, wait, these bitches are dead, and you're like,
well, they went back.
But you know how they did the Tokyo Drift, and then when you got later into I don't know what, like 4 or 5 or whatever, 6 even maybe.
Yeah, with one of the scenes I think from 5 or 6, that scene was from Tokyo Drift.
Right.
Okay, it's like connecting.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that I
and then even then, the dude that was over for the Tokyo Drift was a total different character. It wasn't like it was any like Paul or any of the other, obviously it's not going to be Vin Diesel because he showed up later,
Right.
Hey, Mr. Tough Guy,
it kind of felt though that they tried hiring an actor that looked like Paul Walker.
Yeah, he looked or even kind of like had that.
He looked like Great Value Paul Walker.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe Dollar Tree, but
Dollar Tree.
No disrespect to Dollar Tree. I like Dollar Tree.
No, my wife loves that store.
I don't honestly remember Tokyo Drift, but I know a lot of people that's like their stop point. After that, it's just like whatever. And then
I mean,
going.
You see now with the Fast and Furious franchise, I don't really watch those. I just continued with the original, and then jump and kicked off Tokyo Drift off the table and just continue the story with Vin Diesel and them.
But
It just makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense, but it was even hard for me. You know, I mean, I understand where they're going. Like, okay, you know, they were rebels. They got in trouble. Everybody dispersed and went out, you know,
But
elsewhere.
okay, look at of your amazing face, your reaction that I'm seeing right now. You have to admit though, but it makes sense.
No, it does, but
now I would be totally on the ship with you if it wasn't the
okay,
story.
let me put it this way then. I have no issues with the Batman, Superman, Flash, or Aquaman. Any of these, like, you know, DC and Marvel movies that connect.
Okay.
That to me is, but see, I know you can't quite. It's different. I understand.
Yeah, no, you can't because Marvel is so much better to stories.
Yeah, but the Fast and Furious, it's like.
And I did see Wonder Woman.
I did not yet.
I gotta say, when I watched the video of Angry Joe of the reviews, I get what he's talking about with the reviews.
Okay.
I don't feel much anger as he does. I mean, just maybe because I'm not a Wonder Woman fan.
That, and I don't think you look at the detailed stuff.
No, I looked at everything what he was talking about.
Oh, okay.
But he was. Oh shit!
You're not gonna.
I'm not gonna watch it. So
I'm not. I'm just saying that I get this. Yeah, it is how he was saying. It is pretty much fucking off topic. Yeah, I agree. I do agree on the Angry Joe. I do agree with everything he said.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't. I mean, I get it if I loved it. If I loved Wonder Woman, I get how the anger is coming from. If the reviews. With that reviews from the movie, but which Wonder Woman is not my
forte.
Yeah, like Spider-Man is, but I get what he's saying. But yeah, but the story of why the dude came back, because you're seeing the trailers how he's like, oh my god, oh trash can, like. That I get. It makes that yeah.
Trash can.
Yeah, no, because he's like, what is that? Because I don't want to spoil it. Well, you say you don't care, right?
Yeah,
you say you don't care, right?
I don't care. I'm not gonna watch it, but I'm fine.
Okay, well, shit, I don't want to. Okay, fast forward everybody to this, but okay, so the main story is that there's a crystal.
Okay.
Okay, and it grants wishes. Anything your heart desires, you really want, it's gonna come true. So,
where's this crystal at?
Huh? Yeah, I'm gonna wish for the blah blah. But I'm not gonna spam no juju with that. But just saying, like, it's a crystal that they got from that they found somewhere out in the boonies out there. And so Wonder Woman works at this museum or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
So she gets it, and they figure out, okay, you know what? This is an old artifact.
Okay.
It's from like way
beyond our time. Whatever, yeah.
Yeah, yada yada. And so, this, I don't know this the actor he was talking about in there. That's I don't know if she's a model or the secretary that plays there.
Oh, okay.
It's that blonde actress.
I would have to see. Man, I don't know.
I can't remember her name.
No idea.
But but she holds it and she wishes, because she's that kind of woman that she's that kind of woman that puts herself down, and I'm not pretty.
Low self-esteem.
Low self-esteem. Low self-esteem.
Are you talking about the actress that plays as Cheetah?
Yes. Okay. Yes, her. Okay. So.
Oh shit! Yeah, I did see the previews of the Cheetah, but I can't.
She's mainly like a comedian actor.
Yeah.
Or actress.
Oh, that's right.
I can't think of her.
She's on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah,
Saturday Night Live.
Her like specialty is like comedy.
Yeah, but I do know who you're talking about.
Okay, so she's that kind of person.
I didn't know she was like the secretary, but as soon as you said Cheetah, I saw the trailer with the Cheetah Wonder Woman battle, but I didn't know. Yeah, okay.
So she holds it and she wishes that she was pretty and she had, like, she just pretty much wished
she became a.
Well, no, that was later down the movie. But she is hot. But but she wishes that she was like Wonder Woman, or just like because they meet as a regular person.
Oh, really?
So,
Oh, okay.
well, they work together,
right,
but she doesn't know she's.
So it's
Wonder
kind of
Woman.
like Clark Kent and Superman type thing.
Pretty much.
Gotcha.
So she's just like, man, I wish I'm pretty like you. And,
okay.
And so she wished that.
So she envies the Wonder Woman, but the Wonder Woman character
that she doesn't know
the
yet.
archaeologist or whatever.
So
gotcha.
even though you can flat out tell that that's Wonder Woman.
Dude, like you couldn't tell it's Superman is Clark Kent. You know, come on.
Yeah.
Pair of glasses. Oh my God, who are you? Get
Right.
the fuck out of here.
So yeah, so she does it. So she does it, and she becomes beautiful, and she just takes off the glasses and she starts taking off her dress, and she's having the shape that
that she's wanted.
That she wanted.
Yeah, okay.
And so yeah, she becomes pretty, and then
so there's hope for me. Yeah,
I'll give you that crystal.
that crystal.
I'll find it for you.
All right.
And so Wonder Woman gets it, and she, you know how she loves the dude from the first
Captain,
one.
Yeah.
He's a Captain America.
She liked the pop a little Captain.
So she wishes that, and then down the line, a person that looks like him, she's starting seeing, like, he didn't come back to life, but in
her mind. So that's
I'm seeing you as my love,
right?
Ooh. And so
don't be jealous, George.
Everybody, just don't be jealous. So
she's visualizing.
So she wished it. So now the wishes come true, but a guy that looks like him, but she sees everything.
Gotcha.
So it's kind of weird, but I get it. It's a wish. Like, she didn't wish for him to come back from the dead. She just wished that she would be with him.
Okay, so the person that you said that was giving the bad review, is that kind of what he was talking about, or
yes?
But to get to that, you need to build the story. So, so I understand you're saying you understand what he's angry about, but
I understand all the stuff he was talking about. Random, yeah. I don't want to sound too.
Did it not get to it fast enough as maybe what he thought, or did it dwell on it too long in his eyes?
I think
reviewer.
It went to a perfect. It didn't rush.
Okay.
So you.
Sorry, folks.
No, it's okay. It went perfectly, but I'm just saying that. Just a lot of references where you can definitely see how she saves more women more than guys. So I seen what he was talking about.
But you got to understand where the
empowerment.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
No, not you.
I get it.
But yeah.
I'm just saying that
you're defending it, but I'm saying that
I see where Angry Joe is like, okay, this is bullshit, and why you should save everybody. But
like George said, you got to understand the Amazon women. It's woman, but hear me roar thing.
Yeah, I get it, but I mean, you can still save guys too. Yeah. Like, you don't have to save women and little kids that are girls.
Yeah, maybe she'd rather have women around than guys. I mean,
but I didn't hate it. I respected it what it is, right. But I believe the story should have been better. Because you have to watch it to understand, though, like, because they go back when she was young, when she was a little kid, and
right, like they did in the previous one,
which they didn't need to then, because they already did it in the first one.
Here's just to back it up,
and this is the 80s we're talking about here.
Yeah, but you also got to look at there's people, there's people that are like
down. You put your hand down. Yeah, take it easy. Put your hand
down. There's people that are like in their 20s and younger that may have not seen the first one, so maybe they caught it maybe on on digital, but still,
No, you can watch it.
Did they touch on it too long, or could it have been something they just here's her as a young girl, boom, boom. Or did it kind of like drag out?
It dragged out.
Okay.
It dragged out.
Okay.
It dragged out.
So it could have just touched on it and went. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
To be honest, 100%. I have mixed feelings about the movie.
Okay.
I can't explain everything because of what he was explaining. I see everything what he was talking about, the Easter
Okay.
eggs, the
So do you agree to disagree with them, or just
uh, yeah, on the spot here in the light.
spotlight on Mario?
I man, I'm
Go on, man. You called him out.
it was a good movie.
Yeah.
I didn't see all the hate that he was talking about, but then again, if I was Spider-Man and I seen something, I would be in his position.
Okay.
That being said,
Sure. Yeah.
That's why, like, regardless of whatever movie people are trashing, teach their own.
Yeah.
Exactly.
To be honest with you, whenever I have a desire to want to go see something, I disregard the reviews, and then if they're right, I go, well, they were right. You know,
like there's always movies that have like the Rotten Tomatoes from the critics.
Yeah.
They're like at 30%. When you got like 95%, people liked it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's just like
that's why I feel that, like, if you you know, like I said, if you want to base your movie reviewing your experience off of others, knock yourself out.
Yeah.
You know, but me personally, I would rather go and see it, and then I can sit there and, like I just said, I could sit there and say, okay, they were right, or they were wrong. I saw something different than they, you know. I mean, so since you said each to their own, you know, what I may like, you may not like,
right?
You know,
like,
so
like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 3, it got crapped on from a bunch of people.
But everybody liked it during the time.
I enjoyed it.
I liked it.
See, I liked
it. Was dope.
It's not that I don't like Garfield. You know.
Okay, are you going bad with Spider-Man now?
I'm gonna hit on Spider-Man real quick.
Okay, no, I see the negativity right now.
No. I liked and thought Toby was better.
Oh, hell yeah!
You know.
Okay. I take Toby out of all.
But I do like, you know, the Garfield. His spin on it as far as the goofiness. So I get that because of the whole Parker thing, you know, but I just felt that that Toby was more, in my eyes, was more believable. You know what I mean? I mean, not that they both weren't that great, but just
I love Toby because he started it. No, don't give me this. Don't give me this shit now. He started Spider-Man for what it is.
Just for me, out of like Toby, Andrew, and Tom, I'm just Toby.
See, he's just Toby. I'm Tom Holland. I respect it. Okay. I respect Toby because he brought out Spider-Man and he made it. Yeah, a lot of people probably didn't like him, but he brought out Spider-Man. Finally,
see, this could go on because I could ask you who's your favorite or best Batman.
Michael Keaton's mine.
See, mine was Val Kilmer and Michael Keaton, like pretty close.
Okay,
you know,
argue with that.
Could not stand Clooney.
Yours, Georgie?
I don't remember any of the old ones, so I'm gonna say.
So what are you trying to say?
Christian Bale.
Okay, she likes
nice one.
Bale.
Well, I'm a recent Batman watcher.
Okay, well that's
yeah.
Ben Affleck never had. I mean, yeah, he had like the group movies, but he never had a standalone movie.
But see, I did not like. I did not like him.
Bale.
Do you think Ben Affleck deserves to have a standalone? So
I thought he was the
how
worst.
He is. I don't like him as Batman, but I like him in other things. But
yeah, he's very good in other movies.
He's funny as hell.
Well, he's funny, but he's awful. He's also a very like evil, mischievous, like serious actor when it comes to like a bad villain. He's damn good.
Okay.
But as Batman, I just didn't buy it.
I can't see it. I respect him because he loves the character.
And you know what? Mark and I talk about this, and you guys, you can chime in. I mean, I this is just my thing. I have a problem with. I understand you have to distinguish the Batman voice, and you know.
Yeah.
I just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's very hard for me, you know, because even like with watching Batwoman on TV on CW. I understand that they have to, like, you know, give her the disguise so you won't know her voice, but it's just so goddamn cheesy, you know. And it's just, I don't know, you know. But yeah, as far as the whole Batman deal, like I said,
I like Michael Keaton. He just has that voice.
Keaton was good.
He doesn't. No. See, I just hear this irritating
Here, let me help you.
noise here. Yeah, fix it because maybe it's me because I'm hearing everything right here.
What about your Joker?
Jack Nicholson's mine. Okay, that face I don't want to talk about.
Well, no, because it's hard. It's hard because
it is. It is.
Look at
that's what I
see it. Look at his face.
No,
he already is like who?
The Christian Bale, the Christian Bale Batman. That a lot of people like him, and then a lot of people like.
Would you pick?
Huh?
Would you pick?
Jack Nicholson as Joker.
Okay, yeah.
Joker wise, his Batman was Keaton.
I remember seeing him as Joker.
But I can see him liking the new Joker from
Suicide or
Suicide Squad. Do you like that one?
No.
Okay. The Christian Bale.
I liked what's his name? The recent one.
The dude that passed?
No. He just made a movie, Joker.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I'm lost for words too.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix.
There you go. Okay. You like him?
I like that. I like that one a lot.
Interesting.
I'm gonna go with Joaquin Phoenix.
Okay, that's good. Okay, I respect
and
that.
see, once again, that's where I'm on the border of Jokers because
there's so many Jokers.
It's hard because
Jack Nicholson's a very like the Joker you would see in like the cartoons or something like that.
Yeah, he's very
around that,
or like the 80s version of a Joker.
Or the Shining type Joker.
Yeah,
no.
Well, he is. Yeah, he is Jack Torrance.
I would pick.
He was more. That's being a dick. I wouldn't say he was more believable. No,
do what you want.
But I mean, Jack Nicholson is like whatever he plays in. You know, he's like an Al Pacino, Robert De Niro. You know, I mean. Yeah. Whatever they touch is gold. I mean, De Niro could be a badass Irish or Italian mobster, and then on the flip of the coin, he's a ex like CIA or whatever he was with Meet the Fuckers, fuckers, you little gay fuckers. But
I don't know. I like him as just
he can be comedic, but he's also I like his badass. I
love that. I love that. Just I don't know. I love gangster movies because I was growing up on. Goodfellas and Scarface.
Carlito's Way.
That yes. Missing another one, but whatever.
All the mobs.
Yeah. Casino was good.
Yes, Casino was very good.
Casino, Jordan?
Maybe I would have to see a little.
It's a 2-hour movie.
Yeah, maybe because I remember
it's well worth it.
I remember you used to watch a bunch of those movies back in the day.
And was it A Bronx Tale too?
Mm-hmm.
One of the classics, and of course The Godfathers, classic.
One of those. I'm just kidding.
Oh God! I'm like, bro, come on, you're a little older than me, bro.
Hey, easy.
But you look.
Yeah.
But you look.
Really I try.
You look really good.
That crystal really helps.
Yes, I'll definitely find that still. But yeah, so I mean, we can talk forever about Spider-Man
or any of them,
anything.
Yeah.
But I mean, Tom Holland, I respect Toby for what he brought to the table of Spider-Man, of what he brought it back. He brought it to life, and I respect that. And then of course, there's going to be different versions in the years that came along, and then there was.
But he's
Andrew,
like the godfather of Spider-Man.
I would say that. Okay, that's
a good reference.
Yes, very good reference. But then I like Tom Holland because that's how Peter Parker is supposed to be, is young like that. Because Toby was old, and he was older because you can tell.
Yeah, but you gotta think where you
put your hands down.
Where are you going with Spider-Man? Are you talking like high school, college Spider-Man, or
high school Spider-Man?
Spider-Man trying to make it in. See, look, he knows what. We're connected here, man.
Yeah, we'll shut this shit off.
We're connected with the disbelief in the middle.
Yeah, well, hey, I just like Spider-Man, how they're supposed to be told that he was a young kid, young teenager. It's just that Toby just wasn't young. That's all. He wasn't young.
Yeah,
that's it. I mean, which is not his fault.
Started in high school.
Yeah.
So what if Toby looked 40 years old? No,
yeah. I mean, he was in college.
Yeah.
As a doctor, 12 years. But what it is what it is.
Sony just wanted to sand and make more money out of the Spider-Man franchise. So.
Yeah, which they did.
Yeah.
Like how many Toby, Andrew, now Tom, now who knows who's next?
And then now they're all going to be coming together as a rumor in part 3 because of the multiverse.
Yes,
which is going to be awesome.
I still need to catch the animated version that you.
Oh, it's really good.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah, he's totally. Yeah, I gotta check it out.
Oh, you need to check it out. Yeah, that's fucking. It's.
I might make that a homework assignment to try to
put it as your number 1
to peep it out,
and then you can watch Mandalorian after that. But yeah, it's like once you watch the Sony one, you'll see the multiverse there, and then that's what Spider-Man 3 is going to do.
Yeah,
pretty much, and that's awesome. I mean, it's a rumor, but it's pretty much. Hopefully, it's going to happen. I hope. But I like that. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. So, and that's next year. On I think was it the 21st next year? 2021,
something like that. Yeah.
So because
as long as they give Toby more screen time than the other two, I'm cool with
that. I mean, either that or maybe have equals, because I mean, I'm pretty sure them as Spider-Man's kind of hard for them to.
Even though I know they won't, because
it's all about Tom Holland.
This is still Tom Holland's movie.
Yeah.
The other guys are just like special guests.
Now, I think Spider-Man outfits, which do you like? I love the black and red.
Black and red.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean when he was Venom as Spider-Man?
Yeah.
And,
like I like the black Spider-Man with the red, outline.
Tom Holland's one or Toby?
That's Miles Morales.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Him. Okay. So like
not him as the as acting as Spider-Man, just the outfit itself. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Because there's the light blue one, then there's the darker blue one, and so
there's something that Toby Spider-Man suit is just classic. That classic costume is fucking amazing.
Yeah, definitely.
Like so that right there is just it's as a childhood, it's just an awesome costume.
Yeah,
I can't argue with that because it looks so dope. The detail of the costume and way better from way before I was probably even more and played Spider-Man or this Spider-Man series back in the day. But just seeing that, it's just everybody loves that one because I have to agree that's the dope ass costume.
It is.
It's the detail.
Yeah, definitely. But I just like just the whole blacked out thing. I think is pretty.
It's dope. It's dope. Yeah. It's sick. But let's see. So that's pretty much. We talked about movies.
Unfortunately, that could take a while because it's just we could just keep going on agreeing to disagree.
This is officially a movie podcast.
Yes, it is.
Wrestling what? Gaming?
Since half of us are pretty much.
What do we look at? Yeah.
Yeah. So we pretty much talked about almost 35, 40 minutes about movies. Yeah. But that's okay. I mean, it's what people love about going off of the cliff here.
Oh, we're never on topic. We're always
jumping,
hanging on, teetering.
George, do you have any news for us, sir? What happened? Anything going on in the world that happened?
Rest in peace, Luke Harper.
/ Brody /
Lee.
John.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's unfortunate.
Yes. Very sad.
So
young.
Well, yeah.
Not only that, but I feel like not pointing WWE or whatever, but I feel like his career was starting to take off.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Being in AEW.
Well, yeah.
There you go with the wow, bro.
Well, no, I had
today.
No, what I say was I had a chance to talk to you about it, but like Mark and I were speaking about it when I got the news feed. Once again, like we said, I try not to. I saw 2 pictures of him. Like one, I think they were showing Luke Harper, and then they showed like Brody from the with AEW, and it had a split picture, and then it said R.I.P. and I'm like, well, maybe it's a character thing. Like they were saying, Luke Harper is dead and gone, and now it's Brody Lee, blah, blah, blah. So I had, shit going on that I didn't take the time to like look into it.
Yeah.
So I just kind of ignored it, And then I went and I picked Mark up to take him to work, and I was like, what's this other feed? And I opened it, like, curious.
I'm sorry, I'll tell you that joke later.
And that's when I noticed that he had passed, and it was just like, what the fuck? No way.
Yeah, that's what
and that's when I hit you up, and then I hit Mark up, and I'm waiting for him to come out, but I'm like, I can't wait, you know? And so, yeah, it was just mind blowing. I was under the assumption, I think like 99.9% of everyone else.
He was 41, which he didn't look 41.
No, to me, he looked older, but it was the whole beard. The beard made him look older, obviously. But I didn't. I knew, like, wink, wink, like everyone else, he was injured. But you know how they make up storylines. You know, oh, they're injured. They hurt their leg or something. You know, oh, wait, why is he on the beach chilling? You know, I mean, so. But yeah, you know, I did not know he was in the ICU. You know, 2 months. You know, I mean,
I didn't know that either.
It was insane. But yeah, I mean, and I'm glad his wife mentioned that it was not COVID related.
Thank God for
because that. You know how and I'm sorry, I'm calling out the insurance and hospitals. You could go in from a car accident, died of a heart attack, and they're like, oh, that fool died of COVID.
Yeah.
Come on. Because you're getting a kickback. Fuck you. You know, so
that's true,
it was good that she, had mentioned that, and it's saddened as well. But sad, I mean, it's rough. I mean, I've read Bray, I've read I've read a lot of them that have made comments, the Rhodes and
everybody's like
Tony Khan, and everybody's chirped in.
Yeah, like on Twitter, everybody's showing pictures of even WWE superstars are putting up pictures
of the whenever
of road pick,
and there was like and people had said with the Dark Order that he's with, that whole clan. They were all, individually, but they were all pretty much mentioning that, like, when they were together and he was being, Brody Lee, and he was, you shut up and you listen to me, and smack him around. They would all, act either serious and scared of, him as the character.
Yeah.
And then they said as soon as they were done, he was, he was John, and he was just a clown, just big, lovable clown of a guy that just
just like
they got along with anyone.
Yeah. I think seriously, I think you could say there's not one person that had issues with him, that he was just that lovable of a guy.
He's just like Owen Hart. Like he was just he was just a heart, just a funny, just a good guy.
Awesome. All around good guy.
And all around,
And yes, folks, we do not know him personally, but from what I've heard, I mean, he's somebody you would like to have known.
Our hearts go out to their family.
It was devastating.
Very sorry for your loss. Hope your memories go on in every videos that people make.
If you get a chance, I mean, everyone's tweets are are beautiful and nice.
Yeah,
but if you get a chance to read Bray Wyatt, it's like.
Yeah, I would say, like, because of the whole Wyatt family, he probably had like a deep connection.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Not to be of a spoiler alert, but like.
And then I never watched AEW with him because his character. I never watched it. I only came in because Sting came in.
Let me tell you this: if you get a chance, like I got my YouTube TV, so it doesn't record episode.
Yeah.
It records everything, which is cool.
They give him commercials.
Huh?
Does it have commercials?
Well, yeah,
YouTube TV.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because I mean, I barely have the trial, and then I'm gonna cancel this other. But I'm just
you got YouTube TV on there?
Yeah. I will. Oh, okay, no. Excuse me, I have YouTube Premium. My bad.
Yeah, no. I got YouTube Premium as well. But I mean, like here, I'll show you real quick what the YouTube TV is. It's
No. I see what it is. I see Basic Man already on.
Well, that was one thing I brought up. These are all my IPTV services I have, and besides like the network and all that. But like you go into YouTube TV, and obviously it's going to look a tad bit different, but not much on your TV itself. But like, okay, this is excuse me. You got your home, library, and live.
Okay.
Home is just showing you what's like.
Yeah.
Library is recordings that you have, and it breaks it down to shows, movies, sporting events. It'll break it down so you can find it easier. But if you go like to live, like I said, on the phone it looks different on your mobile, but on your TV you actually get a grid.
Okay.
You'll get a guide. Okay.
So like a TV guide.
Yes, exactly.
TV guide.
So like if we pick on CBS here, the news, there it is.
Okay.
You're gonna get your local channel commercials.
Okay.
But if you're watching like AEW and all that, you'll get like it'll show where you're gonna get like 2 commercials, or like it'll give you 7 commercials, but you're gonna get like they're short, they're really fast, you know, and it's sweet because it gives you a timer up in the corner. You know, this is 2 of 7 at 2 minutes and 25 seconds, you know, whatever, and it'll just start breaking it down. It's pretty sweet. But I don't have cable. I got rid of satellite a while back, DirecTV and Cox, all that. No, I have nothing.
Yeah, I haven't watched cable in.
We don't have cable. We watch everything.
Yeah.
Netflix, YouTube. That's all it is.
Yeah, I mean, I got like I said, I got a IPTV service, which I've told you about. You know, $15 and over 1,000 some channels. I get all the pay-per-views. I get everything.
That's good.
Yeah.
So, do you want to hear something about Vince McMahon? What's going on?
Oh, sure.
News.
Enlighten me.
Some more news. In WrestlingNewsSource.com. This was a day ago.
Okay.
Vince McMahon isn't in good health, accordingly to a former WWE superstar. He's not looking too good.
Yeah, I actually got something like that today, but I didn't open it up yet.
I pretty much read it. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's kind of interesting. Like,
it could explain a lot, like the way the shows have been going. You know, I mean,
Raw's been a little rough.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah, literally raw rough. But he's here all week, folks. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if it might be related to like how, and this might have been going on for years, but I just you know, when you hear of like the show is even in progress and then there's a quick change. I mean, if you can do it on the dime like that, that's great, but you better fucking come through.
Yeah.
Because if it comes up shitty, you know, and
I mean
they've had some bad.
I mean, ratings has been down. For the Raw. So, you know, I'm pretty sure you know what's going on with I think the next Raw in January, the Raw Legends or Legends of Raw. They're bringing back everybody in their hundreds to come to the show.
I hate that. Okay, you know what? I take it back. Excuse me. I don't mind it, but I hate when they dwell on it. Yeah. Like I don't mind like when they had this last one where they called out like Rikishi and stuff. It was cool, you know. But I don't like making a whole fucking like half hour of this shit, you know. Your old decrepit ass is gone. Be good with what you did.
He's saying that with all respect, just to say that you can feel
very
it.
little, but yes, yeah. But yeah,
I get it.
You know,
it's like when ratings are dropping, that's kind of like what they resort to.
That's what I was gonna
and
say.
It's shitty if that's what you're gonna fall on.
Because right now WWE has like one of the best rosters. Like you got so much talent, you don't need to bring back.
But it's I mean, like we've talked about this. You know, I hate the whole. I never talked. No, I hate when they take like an upcoming from either NXT, like, and I'm going to throw this out there because we've spoken about this.
Well, they don't bring the NXT people, which I'm thinking that. They don't want to go to the roster, bro. They don't want to.
They don't now, but I mean, you know,
a while back.
Well, but I'm saying like
because you see what's going on.
Well, yeah, but we don't know that, you know, until we hear about it. But yeah, you know, I mean,
but we're fans. We know what the hell.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like when you get in, you know, a Finn Balor or even like a Aleister Black, like I've said to you before, or Ricochet, or I mean, the list goes on. You know, I mean, when you got these guys coming up. And you're like, sweet. Like, we were at the Rumble, and they talked, you know, and it was funny, too, though, because they had, what was it, Alistair was out there, Ricochet, and...
what are you saying at the Rumble?
at the Rumble in the Dream when at the end when I
this
believe
year Rumble.
No, when we went 2 years ago or a year ago, what is it?
We didn't go to a Rumble.
Didn't you go to the Rumble in January?
I went to Raw. I've only been to Raws out here. Raw and one SmackDown.
I thought you went. Okay, well, I know
you went to the Rumble, didn't you?
Yeah, but I don't remember seeing what he's talking.
It was the NXT Takeover one.
No,
I never went to NXT.
I went to NXT Takeover. I went to the Rumble, and then there was Raw.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
That's dope.
Well, at the NXT Takeover, they had at the end the Dream, Ricochet, and Alistair came out and thanked the fans because they were getting pulled up, but the Dream stayed, and for whatever reasons, and the one I heard is Vince didn't care for him.
Go ahead. No, I'm sorry. Go in my ears.
Here, let me help you here.
No.
But I just feel that everyone who's been brought up or put back down in NXT, which they're happy, but those that were brought up are just getting shelved.
Fucking ears are hurting you. I'm sorry.
Let me help you.
You good?
No, I'm good. Just no touching. No. But no. I just sometimes get shit in my head. I start laughing. But no, I get it. Yeah, they.
Do you though? No.
I do. No, they. I don't like how they need to bring back characters from back in the 80s or 70s for Raw. No,
and like this. But like George was talking about this upcoming one that they're bringing people.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I don't mind. Like they've put out the list of the individuals that are being asked to come.
Yeah.
And I don't mind. I look, I go, oh well, yeah, I remember yada yada, and it's like okay, but I don't want to sit there and dwell on this shit. I mean, have him or her come in. Okay, you're still alive. You can walk on your own. That's great, and let it go. I mean,
No, I read up that it could be a rumor. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're going to be there, but I'm just saying that I read was it Molly Holly's going to be there, Mickey James, Melina.
Well,
no, the women I get. Okay,
Jacqueline's supposed to be there.
Yeah, I think Tori Wilson. I could be wrong.
I think so.
I could be wrong, but the women I understand because they look hot as hell still. The old guys like Hulk Hogan, I get it, Ric Flair.
Yeah, but they're even deep in. They're digging deep in that cesspool that you're sitting there. You guys are going, who the fuck is that? Because they're like, when I was growing up,
they're like waking up the graves and waking them up.
Yeah, hey, come on.
Yeah, it's like, come on, get off your damn fucking.
It's like the fans of WWE now probably have no idea
clue
who the hell they are.
And here comes this decrepit, depending wearing shit in his pants. You're going, huh? But I don't get me wrong. I understand giving them their 15 seconds of fame.
I get it.
I do. It's like a boxer. I mean, it's in your blood. It's like I've said before about with the whole Flair deal. I would rather him they show him now in the back looking at the monitor at Charlotte or whoever.
Yeah.
That's where he belongs. He does not belong out there. And I'm not being disrespectful or an asshole about it. It's just that he's up there in age and he doesn't need to be down there. And,
Not only that, but with COVID going around and WWE has had some issues, people getting COVID, testing positive. They need to be careful.
Yeah.
It's like in this once again not being.
And we love wrestling. We love.
Yeah.
Just saying.
It's just that once you feel or think you may believe you might be infected, whether you're not, be somewhat respectful. But yeah, I mean,
as since you say respectful, anybody on YouTube, on the comments below, please, if you agree with us, if they should not bring back everybody that's 111 to the show.
That's the minimum age.
or 80 or up or whatever. But just please, I mean, write down in the comments if you agree with us that they shouldn't bring back everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, we know it. We understand because they want to bring up the ratings and they want to
But I don't see how that's going to bring up ratings.
I know.
You know? I mean, no, I do. Yeah,
I get it.
It makes no sense to me. You know, I mean, it's like
in the comments. Just if you agree with this, just go ahead and put it down.
And it's back to what I was saying, that they have such a roster that they don't need to bring people back for ratings.
No,
you have the best roster you could possibly have. Like, your ratings is in your roster, you're just not using them well.
No, they're not.
It's either that or they don't want to go to Raw.
Like,
if
you just actually look at the roster, like, the ratings are there, but it's just I don't know. They don't know what to do with them.
Like we talked about,
Triple
H needs to be in charge. Triple H
and his handful of people that he has, you know, that we've spoke about that are behind the scenes. They, you know, I understand that, you know,
if Vince is sick, I hope he recovers and everything, but.
Yeah, I mean, you don't wish bad will on almost anybody. There are people that I think it's time
for the ball to get to Triple H.
Yeah.
I think Triple H deserves it. He's ready, and I think
he's proven he's ready. Look at NXT.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
NXT is the shit.
He can put Raw and SmackDown to the fucking core if he wanted to.
I mean, I know I haven't spoken to you at all about George, but like Mario and I've said, you know, we've talked about him.
He's in our podcast in his ear.
No, yeah. But I mean, like, I don't have a one-on-one talking with him about like
in the ear.
Yeah, in the ear. Yeah. No, but you know, like I feel NXT is the show, then Raw or SmackDown. It's a toss, really, because there's weeks that SmackDown, in my eyes, has been way better than Raw.
Oh yeah.
And then there's a day or a few weeks that Raw was better than SmackDown. But neither one of them are nowhere near NXT.
No.
Even as this is sad, even as far as even NXT UK, which hasn't been aired that much. But when it was, I enjoyed that more almost, because it's like, as you just said, you have all this talent and they're jerking off with them. You know, and it's like, put them out there.
Yeah, we can.
But if you're happy with sitting back at the buffet table, fattening your ass up, then that's fine. But, you know, I mean.
Well, I'm pretty sure they're not happy because they pretty sure want to get released or go to NXT.
Well, right. But I'm saying.
Or even stay at the Performance Center.
Even outside of wrestling, you guys know, there's people you know that either at your work or at other places, they're content. You know, they don't want to, they're maybe not, you know, wanting to be in the limelight or be the, you know, the star, but they're happy getting a check.
They're comfortable with that.
Yes. We know comfortable people.
Yes, we do. I was one of them for a long time, okay?
But yeah, you know, I mean, if you like sitting back, eating at the buffet table, that's fine. But if you want to be out there, you're going to kick some ass to get out there, you know.
Like, if you want to be out there to be one of those wrestlers, knowing that you're one of the ones that is increasing ratings.
Well, yeah.
But then there's the people who, you know, I'm still getting paid. So
exactly, yeah. And like we've talked about, there's like the Damian Sandows and a bunch of other wrestlers that have been given the short end of the stick, and Vince and everybody else would be hoping that they would take the dive. Right. And they've taken a shitty character and made them a mainstream, and the fans loved them.
Yeah,
you know.
True.
And what happens? They're gone.
Yep.
Or they're, you know.
Or they want to be released.
Yeah. So
or they're waiting for the contract just to end.
Yeah, to go elsewhere, New Japan or, you know, King of the Ring or
some even retire from wrestling. Like, all right, I'm done here. I'm gonna go do something else.
Yeah.
I read a couple of them that just they retired. They're like, I'm done with this whole wrestling.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go do something else.
Yeah,
I mean, and although he's still within the company, like, you know, I don't know if we've touched on it, but I know Mark and I have. Like Samoa Joe, love watching him wrestling.
Yeah,
but when he, you know, when he was injured, and he wasn't shelved, but when he was injured, and now he's a commentator.
Yeah,
I almost enjoy him as a commentator. I love his wrestling. Don't get me wrong.
No, I do. I just want to see him wrestle, though, because he has that.
Yeah,
he has that heel character. Like he
brings a lot to the table.
He has that heel character, man.
Yeah.
Like he can. You know, I miss him as a wrestler. But then again, he's entertained as an announcer as well.
Oh, without a doubt,
as a commentator.
He's like the new, like Jerry the King Lawler. He's almost like the new king, not taking the title of a king, but you know what I mean. Like I enjoyed listening to him more than Booger You know, I can't stand Booker T. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
The
it's another story, but
yeah. You know what I mean?
I respect him that he.
Yes, yes. I tip my hat to him as a
Him
man.
to the king.
But there's that but. I just don't dig him. You know,
I mean, I have to admit, I did listen to a couple podcasts of him. Just I don't know, just I respect him. I would say that. Yeah.
I just can't take to his character. Even when he's just talking, I just go, please, someone else speak. I'm sorry, you know, just
yeah.
You know, I'm a CM Punk guy. Sorry, yeah. I'm not straight edge though. I'm sorry, but I respect.
Oh, you are straight, babe.
Hey, now.
Yeah. But yeah, we can talk forever about just creative and
Triple H taking over.
And there is there is a rumor, but I'm pretty sure it's true. I know they're bringing back everybody that Carlito is going to be there. Supposedly,
he is going to be there, but
and
they're also
it's going to be the
coming back.
Oh shit! Well, I mean, I thought in my mind when I read that, I thought the Cabana was going to come back just for that day for all the 100 wrestlers that they're trying to get.
Yeah, right. Yeah. No.
And then go into the sunset, whoever he's doing.
Not with at least Carlito. I heard he was supposed to be coming back as a wrestler.
Well, I liked him as a wrestler. I liked his character. His character is
yeah. Now,
but he has that time.
I don't know if they're going to bring him back as his character, but being like a heel. You know what I mean? That would be interesting.
Well, he plays both.
He does
in the same character,
right? But I don't know if they're going to lean more towards heel-ish than like a Steve Austin type deal. You know, where he's like, you don't know where. Or Randy Orton is another crime. Randy is a straight up heel, but he can lean not quite the baby face, but he could teeter that. Yeah. But he's not a face. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. I don't believe.
But who's not a face?
Randy.
He can be the face.
Well, no, I mean he could, but he's not
not right now, no.
His character, well, not now, but I mean even then, when he has been, like on the fence, you look at him more of a heel.
Oh yeah, of course,
yeah. No, because that's to me is
no argument there. He plays way better than the heel than a baby face.
And another example is like Hogan.
Yeah,
Hogan is a straight up face, but when he was heel, it was like he was unbelievable.
Yeah, everybody hated him.
Yeah,
which is as a heel
in real life.
Well, and in real life. But I mean, you could
hate Hogan with passion.
You could understand people hating him because he was, Mr. Vitamins and do this and that, and the character I can understand. But for him playing a heel, I didn't find him believable.
Really?
Yeah, I thought he was just shit. Not like Kevin Nash, and Scott Hall. I mean that they were. Semi-facing, but they were straight up heels. You knew.
I mean, they can pull it off. My cousin Lalo was talking about. He fucking hates Hulk Hogan. He's a dick. Which you've been on a podcast with us. That he's been around wrestlers and.
Well, yeah, like I told you, the people I met back in the '80s, so, I worked at the Marriott.
It's just crazy how this you guys are lucky, man. Meeting all these wrestlers.
I mean, like I hung out with Bam Bam Bigelow, we're talking that far back, and Mr. Perfect and Teddy,
Now is this when Bam Bam Bigelow had his tattoo on his head already?
No, it was before. It was before that. But even then, I mean, he was, he had issues, but he was a cool guy. Andre the Giant.
Who doesn't have issues?
No, that's true.
We all have issues.
We all have issues.
We all have issues here.
But
no one's perfect.
No.
Mr. Perfect.
That's right.
And even Mr. Perfect was an asshole.
I don't know. I heard that he was.
I remember the stories you were telling on that one podcast.
Yeah. And it was crazy that old girl that we worked with, I cannot think of her name. I'm so sorry. Oops.
She was with Mike, you said, right?
Yeah.
Are you talking about Starla?
Starla, yeah. That's his niece.
Oh, yeah, really?
Yeah, that's Mr. Perfect's niece.
That's crazy.
Starla?
Mm-hmm.
You remember her, right?
Nope.
How could you not? I mean, well, yeah, you were on a different shift, though, but still.
Huh? I was lost for a second in the sky, but what? That. Oh my god!
Come back to us.
I don't know.
Don't look at the light.
I was going to the light for a second.
No,
I'm sorry, but I was going to the light. Oh. I was like soul.
She had different a lot of haircuts, so it's kind of hard to.
Yeah.
She was a little on the heavy side. She wasn't fat, but
Was she curvy?
No.
So above curvy.
Above, yeah.
Okay.
Short-ish, maybe, yeah.
Okay.
But very lovable, very nice girl. I thought she was. I mean, we got along. She was pretty cool. I enjoyed her company when I worked with her. She was really nice. But yeah, we were, like I said, we were sitting there at the table talking wrestling, and I went and was telling the stories and that, and it was funny because I mentioned that he was such a dick. He was a total asshole.
So who was excuse me. So who was an asshole?
Mr. Perfect.
Oh, okay. So he wasn't perfect.
No, by no means. And then that's when she chimed in and was like, "Yeah, he was," and everyone's looking at her like, "This chick watch wrestling?" I mean, and then that's when she was like, "Oh, that's my uncle," and we were like, "Oh," and I felt bad for a minute because now I'm like, I'm putting his ass down, and that's when she.
Now, define that word, because you said dick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so like just how he talks to you, or just that stuck up kind of a.
He was arrogant. He was a straight up dick.
Oh.
I mean,
pretty good.
I don't know how else to,
Well, yeah. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to.
Let's put out of everyone that I've met, he was by far the worst.
Okay.
He was a total ass.
Okay.
Oh,
sorry about that.
The table farted. It's okay.
Sorry about that. Excuse me, some complications here.
Better now?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. You okay?
I'm good.
All right.
Kind of fixes here.
All right.
But yeah. So we just went wholly off topic here. I like it.
Which what you guys said, it happens.
Yeah.
It's a normal thing.
Yeah, it does.
It has gotten worse, but we're good.
Yeah, but
we're back.
But you know what I like though? I like my boy George here on the show. Here, George is the first timer here. He loves listening to our shows.
He's broke his virginity now.
He loves a comic. Oh shit, that was a good effect. I got into it.
Got chills, huh?
Yeah, that wasn't my computer either. But no, was it? No, I do like having George here because I like hearing his. I like him hearing his opinions.
And, yeah,
and stuff like that. And so I'm glad my boy's here. He loves listening to our podcast.
He's still up with us.
Huh?
He's worked overnight. Look at those eyes.
A little tired, but
I start hearing some snoring. We know where.
No, I'm grateful that he's here because if he's still not tired, we'll go play some Fortnite. If he's not tired. But yeah. So let's go and get into a quick recap of Raw. Anything that you like that catch your eye on Raw? Storyline wise, or just one or two, maybe, or maybe just one. That's how good it is. If you want.
As I've said before,
I'll be honest. I missed Raw.
No, it's okay, dude.
I missed Raw. I didn't even watch the recaps.
Get out.
I just joined last minute.
No, it's all good.
Well, like I've always said, I love me some Oscars. So anything that Oscars involved in, we're having mic difficulties here.
We are. My thing is just sliding.
This shit's kind of leaning, man.
This is really leaning here. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen.
Which way you leaning there, bro?
Like a cholo over here. Sorry if you hear all this commotion with the things here.
You got a loosey-goosey, huh?
I do. Somebody's trying to play fair with me here.
Fight the mic.
Oh, yeah. I'm really fighting with the mic right now.
The next storyline right here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The mic has won.
Oh, yeah, it did. Today's episode, yeah, it did. But all right, here we go. All right,
And he's back.
okay. So
Take one. No.
yes, action. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Just yeah. So you said you missed. You said you missed the recap,
Missed
right?
it.
Okay.
We'll get you caught up then.
We'll get you caught up. Is there anything that you like that you've seen?
Not a whole hell of a lot. Like we said, it's been kind of taking a dive lately. So, was there anything that caught your interest or kind of tickled you fancy?
I like Charlotte's back.
Yeah. I like the whole Alexa.
Something different now. I wonder if that was because of a different turn. I think because she came back, so they like. So who's her tag team partner again? Asuka?
Yeah,
Asuka.
Yeah.
No. Who was her partner again? I forgot.
Asuka's?
Yeah.
Charlotte.
No, before Charlotte.
Before was Lana.
Lana, yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so
Lana.
are there? So something had to happen for that to kick her off and put Charlotte.
Well, from what I heard, Rusev / Miro, he said on one of his streams that she was actually injured.
Oh shit. Okay.
Well, she was, but also it's her gateway. She's leaving.
Oh yeah, that too.
She's going to AEW.
You know that for sure?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. You have it here, ladies and gentlemen. For sure.
Which was eventually going to happen.
Right.
So it was just a matter of time.
Yeah. Because she stuck around for a bit, but yeah, her character just
it wasn't going anywhere.
And it wasn't that she wasn't believable. I mean, everybody loved her. I mean, I loved her. I love watching her on TikTok. And anyways,
yes, she's I do like seeing her going to the 20 tables. Yeah, 20 tables a night.
Oh wow, that's just wrong.
I'm sorry. Well, it's not her fault.
No.
I know they're just trying to keep her into.
But you got to give her props, though, man.
Oh yeah, I do. I give you props.
Here's an eye candy that became a quick wrestler that is on pay-per-views.
Yeah.
How?
True.
Okay.
She's on TV.
Yeah.
That's true.
I ain't mad at you.
Okay. Regardless of what they're doing, she's on TV.
Yeah, she's getting the name out there.
And even though she's on her way out, she got some type of push. Being was she the sole survivor at Survivor Series?
Yeah, but that was
that was just like a little joke.
Yeah, that was that was to give her somewhat of a push.
Okay. Well, so much of a push anyway. Push her right out the door and have Charlotte come in.
Well, and here's another one like we've been talking about, like Naomi. I'm gonna bit your ears, man.
Oh man, no. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You need some earbuds, man.
I do. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I know you can hear that sexy eye glare there.
There you go. Is that better?
Yeah, you made it worse. Thank you. Appreciate it. But no, I don't know.
You need a pair of Sonys here. You want to borrow these?
No, I'm upgrade pretty soon. I'll go to Walmart, spend $20.
Oh, that's a big upgrade.
Yeah, it's a big upgrade. I don't know. I'm interested about this Ricochet now. If you've seen Raw Talk, did you see the Raw Talk? Did you see the Raw Talk?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, I love this show. So
I've been wanting to because there's a lot of people that I miss on there.
Yeah. So on Raw Talk, he was pretty much he actually almost broke down in his character. Like I don't know, like pretty much like I don't know what to do. I know what to do now.
Well, it's odd is like on like Cultaholic and all them, like you'll get the different review things. There was a rumor-ish picture of
him being in Retribution, right?
Yeah, but blacked out.
I seen that.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I seen that on Instagram.
We've talked about it. I was like, I did, but I don't, like we said, I don't know if I would want him to start up his own, stable, or I would rather him be, I wouldn't want to see him in the Hurt.
You rather see him in the Hurt?
No, I wouldn't want to see him in the Hurt business.
I want to see him in the Hurt business.
Really?
I think he'll be better in the Hurt business.
So you would like him to be more heel than a possible, not really quite face, but a fight for the power type thing, you'd rather see him as a heel, like straight up.
I wouldn't say fight for the power, but
well, I mean, the Retribution is like,
yeah, their nation domination kind of version. I would say, but
yeah, somewhat.
Okay, we'll just keep it that. We'll keep it that. I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm saying. But that right there, yeah, I get it. But I think it's him being in Retribution is. Look what they're doing. They're not doing anything. But they're just jumping him every other week, and that's that's the story.
Have you seen the other one about who is going to be the new leader?
No, I didn't see that. Who's somebody be? So you okay? So you think he might be the new leader?
No.
Okay. Do you have an idea?
I already know.
Oh, you already know
of who they're supposedly pushing a rumor of is Braun Strowman.
Oh, Braun Strowman.
Oh.
If you look on his one Instagram, he's got a picture of
of his new look,
a quarter.
I seen it, but I wasn't too sure if that was
the little face thing covering his nose and mouth.
All right.
He's supposed to be pushing Mustafa aside.
Okay.
Now, what are they going to do with Mustafa? I don't know if I really like it. I mean, I wouldn't mind if he joined, because you've already. But then again, that's like the Bullet Club and everything else. You have different leaders, so maybe it's going to be Braun coming in being like, okay, Mustafa, listen here, blah, blah, and have a showdown. And of course, he's going to win. Mustafa, don't get me wrong, I love him. He's a great guy. He's a good wrestler. I don't know him personally to say he's a great guy, but you know what I mean. Right. And I enjoy. Let's put it that way. I enjoy Mustafa as the leader. Okay. I just think that bringing Braun in would have been almost like Braun being when he was introduced to Raw. Or not just Raw, but WWE, bringing him in as a Wyatt family member. That's like him taking on Bray to take over the stable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the way I kind of look at it. You know what I mean? Because it's not, to me, it seems like it's not really fair. It's bad enough that these guys are all getting a bad rap, but I mean, as far as not getting airtime. And then Mustafa, you're going to put him, then what? Where does he go? Is he no longer a part of it? Is he put in the back somewhere like they've done with Ricochet and Apollo and that? Or does he totally leave and go to AEW? You know what I mean? I don't know. That I don't know. But
because 205 is still a thing, right?
Barely.
I think so, yeah. I just scrolled down. I'm surprised it's still going.
Yeah, I actually thought that was gone. But.
Yeah. But
yeah, like I don't know where the storyline's headed. Like,
do you like Braun being?
I
think it's random as fuck, but yeah.
I like Mustafa as the leader. That just to me, I like the idea, but the way they're being booked is just they're not booking them right.
I'm sorry, but it's creative. It is creative. This is why Raw's going down the drain of the ratings.
Yeah, but like we've also talked about the pandemic thing. I mean, I give any sporting event credit.
Not only that, but because of COVID and there's not an audience.
Well, that's what I'm saying. To sell the storyline is hard, and these guys are doing it, but they're not getting the credit. I mean, like, if you got a new guy that's coming out to trying to make a name for himself, whether he's a heel or he's a face, you're trying to get that like the audience oohing or or whatever throwing shit at you. There's nothing like that. So you're kind of hard. Like, okay, did I sell that part right? Okay, I mean, the whole digital, like we've talked about, with the whole recordings of oohs and ahs, it's just not on. It's not on cue. You know what I mean? It's hard for these guys to.
It's not enough.
No.
Like, to make it
and I
believable.
Yes, yeah, and I understand the whole pandemic thing. With them wanting not to have people there to possibly pass on if anyone has COVID-19, but it's just that it's so hard going from an arena of 20 to 30,000 people to nothing, where you can hear a cricket even going, what the hell's going on? You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
It's just it's a hard sell. Now, of course, you got the Charlottes and everybody else that have been around the business, and Roman and all them. They know what they need to do. But even, I'm sure in their eyes, they're doing shit that they're like, did I come off okay? you know,
Yeah.
and so it's a hard sell, and I give them props for
Because
what they've done.
yeah, some of the wrestlers, like COVID, actually elevated their character even more with what they can do with like when they edit the videos, like with the whole thing with the Fiend.
The Fiend, yes,
Like,
yes, we talked about, yeah,
his character because of COVID just like went
shot up,
yeah,
yeah,
Okay.
like
yeah.
crazy.
Oh, totally.
Like some of the wrestlers they actually benefited, but then you have those that are like,
Didn't benefit.
damn, like I don't know what do I do? Like we don't
Right.
have a crowd. Like I'm used to have a crowd.
Yeah.
So it's just like I don't know. Like to some it worked, to some it didn't.
And yeah, and it's almost like basing it on the stocks. You know, I mean, it's totally. I agree with you 100%. And
I agree too.
there's a lot of characters that they cashed in on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were, you know, like you said, it elevated their character like 1,000%. But there's others that you're like,
yeah, they didn't really.
oof, that was a rough one. Yeah.
They're about to join that dark room where Alistair's at.
Come knock on my door. Wake me up.
The maintenance sign is kind of bobbling. You know,
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But it's tough. I give my hat to I mean, any sport. You know, I mean, to me, it's hard watching football like yesterday. You know, trying to catch some football games that there's not a person in the stands.
It's just like it's like.
And they got the pre-recorded, you know, like noise crowd, you know, or crowd noise. But
It's just
tough.
It's just not the same.
No, it's not. It's not.
You know, I get it how AEW tries to have some people in there, in their arena.
Excuse me. NXT did too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they stopped that. But
WWE was having positive COVID fucking
People.
left and right.
But they weren't caring. Yeah. Well, maybe they were, but there was a lot of people that were getting through. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But which I'm surprised that AEW still has as much people as they do inside the arena still. But I know WWE is really, really strict on safety with their superstars, which is cool.
Yeah.
Until they know, or whenever they do open the doors again for, I don't know, let's say 4,000 people maybe in the whole arena,
right?
Or
which I did hear that the WrestleMania, they're looking to try to get
WrestleMania. Vince wants a crowd.
Yeah,
some.
I think even as far as the Rumble as well too.
Oh,
okay. Wow, that's even dope too.
That would be great. Yeah, even a few thousand. You know.
Yeah,
it's just the only people kind of like worry because WWE. People have tested positive, so that's why people are just like, I don't know if that's a good idea.
No, you're right.
But we'll see.
To get your opinion, George, where do you want to see Ricochet go? You want to see him as a Hurt Business, or you want to see him in Retribution?
Man, I don't even know. Like, I could see him in Retribution, but Hurt Business, I don't know. I don't think he fits in with Hurt Business.
No? I think so.
Really? See, I agree with you. I don't think his character.
I want to see him in a suit. I want to see him as a heel.
I mean, but then again, look at what's his name, Cedric Alexander.
He looks great.
We never knew he had that type of personality that he has now.
Right.
So I mean, I don't know, but as of right now, I think I see him more in Retribution. Just cause.
Okay, I'm by myself.
Just to have him in there, but I don't think he fits in with Her Business. I think Her Business is just they're perfect the way they are. They don't need nobody else.
Because there's already one too many egos, and that's the whole idea.
It's kind of like if you had Evolution back then,
right?
And they were trying to bring in another member, but that group was just perfect, just how it was.
Right.
Like,
okay, I respect it. I don't know. That's what I see though. But
then again, like once they're done with that storyline, where does Retribution go? They've already beefed it with Her Business, so they can't do that again. Like,
that's what I'm saying. He doesn't need to go in there because they're beyond the burner. All of them are, because they're just attacking Ricochet every week.
And it's like you got this,
they want him to turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got this group,
which I know he probably is going to go Retribution.
Yeah, you got this group that they're there to to deal damage or whatever they're there for. But they're only focusing on one cruiserweight. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
it's just
I could see Apollo going to the hurt.
How is he? Is he injured or something?
No, he's on SmackDown.
I haven't seen him. He's wrestled recently.
I don't think so.
No.
Because I haven't seen him since he lost his United States title.
He was on a little bit, but not much.
You ain't gonna see him no more, probably.
Wow.
He joined the dark room.
Yeah, he's with Aleister Black.
They got bunk beds in there.
Wow.
You know what? Let me get you guys' opinion. Whoever wants to go first on where do you see Drew McIntyre going now? Anybody?
Drew. Because where
else is there to go?
Yeah.
I mean, he's pretty much on top now. But do you mean as far as like a fallout? If he was like if he lost the belt, or do you mean just overall?
Well, because right now, last week on Raw, Drew McIntyre and Sheamus were tag teaming against The Miz, AJ Styles, and John Morrison.
Right.
So
and Keith Lee.
And Keith Lee, yeah. And
that's
so
another one that's gotten screwed, but that's
yeah. But I know that AJ Styles lost at TLC, and so Drew is still the champion.
Yeah, because we talked about that because there was the rumor that Drew was supposed to drop it,
right? But he didn't,
and it changed. Yeah, he didn't. So
I mean, I don't see. I don't know. There's nothing. He's done it all right now.
Yeah, but I could see him like if he were.
He's done right now.
The only one I can see him feuding with is maybe like the whole friendship jealousy storyline, maybe with Sheamus.
Okay. Yeah, that I can see.
Yeah, but they kind of somewhat had that.
But other than that, like, I don't know who's on Raw that he hasn't feuded with. He's on Raw, right?
Yeah, he's on Raw. Yeah, he's the Raw champion.
Like who can be that worthy feud on Raw? Because the Fiend and Randy, where are they? SmackDown?
No, they're
on Raw.
I mean, Randy Orton already won it and lost it
because he already feuded with Randy.
Yeah,
and then Randy, I don't think his storyline with Fiend is nowhere near close to
over.
So
no, but that's what's nice about that one. You know,
they both can make it work.
Yeah, I mean it's been an on and off like love affair type thing.
Shit, on and off.
Yeah,
and like a lot of people said, right now Randy's doing the best work of his career right now. But
easily, yeah.
So,
during this pandemic, yeah.
But in terms of Drew, it's like, I mean, I don't know what's next for him, unless he keeps feuding with Styles.
I mean, even that would get old.
Yeah.
You know what, dude? It's the crowd, dude. The crowd makes a difference.
It does.
The crowd
really does.
Makes a difference.
I mean, the virtual is nice,
and it's free.
Yeah, that's true. You know, but
I mean, it's laggy as hell, but
it's hard.
I give props to the wrestlers that, like I said, their careers right now are just shooting sky high because they're making it work.
Yeah, that's true.
Like there's just some where they're just being creative about it with no crowd being there.
Yeah.
But I mean, not everyone's like that though.
True.
So, but Drew, I'm not even sure. I mean, did he have a feud with Miz and Morrison yet?
Sheamus and Drew and Drew McIntyre and Sheamus are pretty much tag teaming right now.
I don't feel like that's a downgrade to Drew.
No, because Sheamus is a former WWE champion.
As well as he's not a newcomer that you're going to try to put over. You know, he's been around. So
yeah,
I just feel like since they're doing that kind of tells you that right now they don't have nothing for him.
No,
they're just throwing him in tag team matches.
Sheamus, you mean?
Yeah, for Drew.
Yeah,
I think like, okay, well, let's just keep doing the tag team thing for now, and then we'll see what we have for him, down the road. But I mean, other than Styles, who is there in Raw?
Man,
I mean, you got all the big guys on SmackDown.
that's true. Yeah.
You got Kevin Owens over there. You got Roman Reigns. You got
one, but you got the Uzos.
Yeah, the Usos.
Well, one of them anyway.
Yeah, Street Profits.
Like, I mean, like I said, Randy and Bray. Yeah,
Big E,
they're
right?
in Raw. Big E's in
Big
Raw,
Gonna be on
right?
SmackDown.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's on SmackDown.
Oh, the New Day's on Raw.
Yeah,
and they lost their titles to the
Hurt Business.
Right.
You guys like them being the champions now more than the New Day now?
Yeah.
You like the New Day?
I like the New Day.
New Day's good, yeah.
I like the New Day, but I like that it's with the Hurt for now because it helps elevate them as a group, and then it is actually a continuous feud.
Yeah.
You know that because who else is New Day going to go up against?
Nobody. There's nobody else right now.
There is nobody.
Tag team
wise,
WWE is dry.
It's really dry.
But yet there's talent that they could, like we've discussed, like the Iconics.
Yeah. How they
why the hell you go and break them up, but yet you still use the both of them
in random
promos
singles or interviews or
double? Yeah, it just makes no sense.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Then they broke up Heavy Machinery.
Yeah.
Then, this is like, I don't know. Yeah. It's just a bunch of random tag teams.
Even with
Gallows and all them left. I mean,
they tag team. I think this is SmackDown. Jeff Hardy and
Riddle.
They're a tag team, right?
Random, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't mind that one. It's not that bad because, like I've told you, I'm tired of Jeff Hardy. I enjoy Matt being over in AEW because the character is just right. But it's almost like Jeff Hardy's trying to hang on to the Hardy days, Yeah. Sorry, Jeff, and anyone that loves Jeff, I'm sorry. But that's along with the legends.
I'll go ahead and bleep it out.
Hit the road. I mean.
Yeah.
But it gives Jeff Hardy new life, though. It gives him a new life with Riddle.
Yeah.
I would say it'll keep him relevant.
But I think
for right now.
Weren't you and I talking about as far as like I feel that Riddle in a way is getting the short end because he in NXT he was the shit. He was the Keith Lee, like even though they're two different individuals, obviously. But
I would say that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, just like we talked about, that Riddle and Keith Lee are pretty much they're not being used like.
Let's just say they're getting fucked.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
that's it.
It's pretty much in a nutshell. Yeah.
I mean, how are you going to sit here and say Keith Lee needs to go back to the to the center?
Yeah, that's
bullshit.
That is bullshit.
Yeah,
well, it's crazy. Vince. It's Vince. I would think.
Exactly.
I would think. No point intended, but I'm saying they should have never tried to change his character. He was
not only just change his character, but the cat is a beast.
But that's what supposedly speculation is. That's what Vince. He doesn't see him like that.
Well, you're right.
It's raw. It's raw, and I'm just like, dude, keep him.
Mm-hmm.
This is why NXT superstars don't want to go to Raw and SmackDown because their characters are gonna go to shit, and they're gonna want to just go back to NXT or go to AEW or
New Japan or wherever.
That's the thing. Like, there were heavy hitters in NXT. And then once they go to main roster,
it's over.
They turn to jobbers.
Straight up.
Yeah.
They turn to jobbers.
Yeah.
And the chances.
It's Buster Booker T from WCW.
Yeah. And even the chances of them going back to NXT is thin because some of them they deny their request.
Yeah.
So they can't even go back. So then
they're
left with just. Now they're going to join everybody else in the talking room.
Here's a little off subject, but still within wrestling though. But what is your guys' opinion on the whole like Twitch or any other accounts that they have outside of WE that?
Let's get your opinion, sir.
Like how
I'll help you in a sense. I think it's bullshit.
Oh hell yeah!
Because if any brother or sister's got a side hustle going, listen, they're supposedly in the independent contracts. So if that's the case, then I should be able to do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Not only that, but
as long as it's not injuring themselves, and it's not.
Yes.
On Twitch, they're what am I going to get, a sprained thumb? I mean, come on.
The only thing I understand from what I read and other podcast people that
there is nobody but us.
AJ Styles, how on some of his streams he would talk about behind the scenes stuff about like storylines that he didn't like, or how Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson got fired or whatever.
Yeah, that was chat.
And I think from what I've read is that, you know, they had a little chit chat with Styles, like, okay, if you're gonna be doing this, you can't be talking about any of that behind the scenes stuff.
Right.
But I mean, other than that, like,
which they could do it on a network though.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. We can show it, but you can't talk about it on YouTube.
Not that, but like YouTube and Twitch, it's an alternative for them just in case this WWE thing doesn't really work out. Like look at like Paige and
definitely, yeah.
Selena,
like,
they're making money.
Have you caught any of like Asuka's channel?
Yeah, I've watched a couple of her YouTube videos. Like she cooks
kind of chan. Yeah. They're hilarious.
They're random.
And
that's okay, but that's okay.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, you know, I've just, she's just hilarious. Yeah. But then, like, you're right. Yeah, like Paige with Twitch and all that. I mean,
I know. How can
you hate on them, man?
Yeah,
I mean,
I know to most of them, what they said, it's not really about the money. It's just
it's a freedom. It's an expression, and it's, you know,
and for them to communicate with their
fans. They can vent out and just like, you know, say whatever the hell they want.
It's their escape of the real world.
Right.
And I mean,
it's their virtual reality of just having fun, you know. And
yeah. And I know, because I know when Selena and them, they weren't able to. I know the NXT stars were still doing Twitch, but I think from what I seen a couple of days ago, it even hit them now, where they can't stream on Twitch.
Yeah, which, I mean,
because I think I seen a video of Dakota Kai explaining why she hasn't been streaming lately, but she already knows. The fans know why.
Right, yeah. Everyone knows, but it's still,
because before it was just WWE, but now it hit NXT too.
Yeah, so, because of franchise and this and that. But it's bullshit.
So that's why supposedly rumored that WWE is trying to get their own streaming service so they can have their own, so they can stream there in WWE instead of their channel.
But then that's once again is Vince and them controlling. You know they're going to put a lockdown on what you can and can't say.
It's like,
and it's bullshit.
It's like you can't be you.
Right.
You gotta be this fake person.
You gotta be your character.
And that's fine and dandy.
I understand.
But that's just like, you know, like you giving your child, you know, a little leadway, but you can't do that.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, these guys,
and
you
to
know,
some of them, it's probably being like, well, then what the hell's the point then? Like,
pretty much, yeah. Why am I doing this? I mean, you know,
because I didn't even know. I just found out like recently that, you know, WWE owns Up Up Down Down.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
WWE owns Up Up Down Down. I thought that was Xavier Woods' own thing.
I thought it. I think at one time it was.
At least, or maybe at one time when he first started, it was his. But then, you know, WWE sweet talked him or something, and they're like,
if they paid him, or if he's getting royalties off of it, then I ain't mad at him. You know, what I mean, if he's cool with it, you know.
I know when he started doing YouTube and Twitch, he asked for that permission.
Yeah,
at least that's what I've heard. Like, I don't know if these other stars, they just started doing it.
Yeah,
like they didn't ask anybody, but you know, I just. When they said WWE owned Up Up Down Down, I was like, oh crap, I didn't know that. But then again, look at all the stuff that Up Up Down Down is able to do, you know.
Well, yeah.
So then it makes sense. Like, oh, okay, oh yeah.
And I think now, doesn't Xavier have his law degree? I believe.
Yeah.
So you know he. You know, he's looking out for himself. So you know,
and he just got his G4 gig.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah,
that's awesome. That's like back in the day stuff right there.
And you know, I mean,
I think he's in a point right now where he doesn't need to be in WWE because he has plenty of other.
Well, to be honest, I mean, he's wrestled. You could count on one hand how many times he's wrestled from either injuries or just that. You know, I mean, he's making bank off of everything else. just making an appearance as as his character. What does he care? I mean, he does. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he was to get fired by WWE, really,
like, okay,
it's not going to hurt,
But the New Day, even like, they're always in a good spot in WWE.
Oh yeah,
like I don't see them like Big E. He's doing his own thing, but Big E's still representing New Day.
Oh yeah.
So.
And I like that as far as him being on Smack and the guys being on. I don't like that they separated them, but I like the fact that, like you just said, he's still he's not with them, but he's a part of them, and like Street Profits trying to get info out of him, I mean, shit like that's pretty cool. But
like, even though he's a singles competitor, he still represents New Day.
Yeah. And there was the rumors, which didn't happen, obviously, because they split them.
Yeah.
But there was the rumors of them to do the split that they were going to make Big E turn heel.
Yeah, which
then there was also the rumor that it was supposed to be Kofi. I mean, so I'm glad it
do a little Shield thing.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah,
but I'm glad they didn't go that way.
I am too. Yeah,
because that just it wouldn't have made sense.
That's true.
Now I could see, and I think that's what they were kind of leaning with, and then that's where Big E played off the Street Profits and leaving them hanging. But it's where they were trying to get him to turn. Yeah. But that was pretty. It was pretty cool how they did that. They didn't go full fledged. But I think I would have rather seen Big E turn than. I think in that Xavier or Big E could have done that. Could have made the believable of turning heel.
Yeah.
Not that Kofi couldn't, but Kofi's just so like lovable and like
you can't ever
free spirited.
You can't ever see him as a heel.
No. Where I could see Big E almost turning heel, especially when I almost hit him. When Mark and I and my nephew went and saw them for the Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
We went early so we could eat and just chill and hang out in that. Well, we were coming to the parking garage downtown there, across the arena, and there's this asshole behind me that was riding my bumper and shit. And then there's the two lanes that turn into the parking garage.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was in the farther right lane, and I went to turn into the garage, and this fucking asshole that was behind me in this sports car rode on my ass, and then he shot over to my left, and when he came around to go into the garage, he had whipped past this guy walking across, and then I had to put on my brakes because I almost hit the individual walking, which was actually Big E.
Oh
shit.
Yeah. My nephew and Mark were like, dude, you almost fucking hit Big E. And I was like,
oh, damn.
What? And I looked, and he had his headset on. He was just walking along.
Not paying attention.
Didn't even know. But, yeah, that was crazy shit.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was fun. Well, it wasn't, but it was.
Well,
yeah. But, yeah, it was it was crazy, man. But, yeah, I could have almost put Big E
Man. But going to SmackDown, and
what is that?
What?
Oh, that's a nice rendering picture of Alexa.
Yeah, it is.
That's pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but okay, I'm sorry.
No, I know you're about to go in the light to see her.
Well, look at it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan of her, but yeah, I like the character. Anyways, yeah.
Now going to SmackDown, because Raw is pretty much what it is right now.
It's a tough pill to swallow.
Just to end it on the Raw topic, they need to cut that 3-hour show.
Yeah, and big time.
Because a lot of times I feel like that third hour.
No, they need to cut it, bro.
But see,
sometimes it's just it's a little dry.
Let me ask you this, George. This is what we've talked about before, but what do you think as far as like the first hour and the third hour being as Raw normally is, except the second hour, just the women have like just an hour segment of different tag teams or single matches or a Rumble type style or a lumberjack, whatever, but just having. All right, we have an incoming call. Area code 774. Don't know you. Fuck off. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
But yeah, like having the women have their own. I mean, not that they don't get their own spotlight right now, but just to have a whole hour, boom.
Yeah, I could see something like
You know
that.
what I mean? That would carry Raw for
just to
the
change
3
it up.
hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to change it up. You could have title matches. You could have whatever, you know, for the
those
women.
like you said. I mean, when's the last time you seen a lumberjack match?
That's been a minute.
When's the last time you seen a battle royale match?
Okay, I take it back. Actually, there was the lumberjack match just this last, but
On SmackDown.
But you know what I mean.
Speaking on that, I was going to say that was different. Yeah, they have on a SmackDown.
But I know what you're saying, though, Joe. I know, yeah, exactly. They're random, basically, yeah.
Throw some of that randomness in there.
That's what they're doing. That's why they're going to bring back.
Can you imagine the
old-school
street fight for the women? That would be. They've had some, but I mean, like.
Well, that was back in Attitude Era days.
Yeah, but I mean, like now, if they were to do it, like, can you see like Sasha and Bailey like going around the arena, going outside?
I can see them do it.
That would be badass.
But I know they're not going to do it.
No. They barely got the Hell in the Cell with Charlotte and Sasha being the first, you know.
Wasn't there a recent street fight? I don't remember between whom.
The men?
Or was it?
There was.
I don't know which one.
And a lot of people were bashing it because it felt more like a normal match than a street fight.
Yeah,
because they were still inside the ring and doing like normal like ring rules. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because because of the pandemic thing.
You had the ref like, hey, you gotta get back in here. I'm like, dude, it's a street fight, bro.
Right, right.
There's no disqualifications. What are you doing?
Exactly,
counting them.
Right.
So yeah.
I mean, just like if the ratings are so bad, if the ratings are so bad, they need to step up their game. They need to be almost like the Attitude Era right now.
Oh, without a doubt. Oh,
yeah. It's not. I mean, I'm not saying like how it was back in the day with nudity, and I'm not close to it, but which it was awesome.
Well, yeah. I mean,
but they don't need that. But
no,
they need more. More ruthless aggression and how it was. They need that attitude. They need. They need to be start cussing again.
They have?
I mean, in certain times. I mean,
yeah. I mean, like I understand
in different segments. I mean,
yeah, totally.
But they need that it factor where how it was back in the day. It makes you want to tune in for next week for that 3-hour damn program.
You mean like the Stone Cold and The Rock style, like of just
just
talking shit? Yeah.
Well, just Attitude Era. Story. Just make it better,
believable.
I mean, I know it's really hard.
I mean, Randy Orton setting the Fiend on fire.
Yeah, I mean,
how could you? That was
and I don't think they could do that if there was no pandemic. They couldn't do that. They would have to do it, but it would be in the back, not in the ring.
Yeah,
because in the ring, that's when they fade it and they edit everything
exactly
to make it look like they're fighting right now.
Well, not only that when and I don't know this for sure, but I would imagine that when the Fiend character was lit and laid in the ring, lit up. We know it. I'm thinking we know it had been like a dummy, to continue.
A really, really good dummy because that was pretty good.
It was. But you know what I mean, as far as like, unless if he was in a fire type outfit, then that was dope. I mean, hands down. But I mean,
all that.
I mean, you're not gonna charcoal my ass.
Better be a dummy up in there because I ain't gonna get my ass burned.
Or the chances of, exactly, That's what I'm saying. To go back, like we were talking about with Randy being on top of Bray, and then the lights go out, and then the Fiend's underneath him. They couldn't have pulled that off in a live.
Oh no!
They could only do that in the back.
Yeah, because
was it that one where he put him in the casket
and they burned it?
He was burning it, and then the Fiend came out like
That's totally edited that shit. Really good edit.
Yeah,
it's just really good though. I have to admit, really fucking good. Like you can't even tell like. You watched it, like you can't even tell it was super edited.
Their cuts are clean.
Oh,
very clean.
I give all the creators that.
Yeah. Right now, because of no crowd, Fiend is they're going all out on him. They're going all out on him.
Now, what do you think of the new possible character? It's still the Fiend, but they're talking about supposedly more scarier coming back.
I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you defeated this version of the Fiend. Now you got like
Super Fiend.
The actual Fiend or whatever. Yeah, I think that's cool.
I can see that because look at Undertaker. He has like 4. He has the old school. He has the dark. Was it the Dark Mistress Undertaker? They have American Badass.
Yeah. That's almost like of an alter ego type deal, but yeah.
They have up to date of the old school Undertaker.
Yeah.
But up to date.
Yeah.
So that's 4 characters.
Right.
And maybe a little bit of Badass and Mark Calloway now. Which is pretty much the same as American Badass, but a little more now.
More fat.
Because since he's opened. To how he is now.
Yeah.
But now that's cool with the Fiend because the Fiend can do that. I wouldn't have seen them maybe a darker mask or a different shape of a mask.
I'm curious how they're going to pull because the Fiend mask itself is like
even Kane has he has 2 different masks.
Yeah.
Or 3. In the years, 3 slightly different in the years.
Yeah, because he has the one the original.
Right.
He has the one that's open, like right.
The mouth,
yeah. So
and
2.
He has the recent one that I really don't like.
Yeah. The old school is always the best one.
Yeah.
I have to say.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah. So I can see that. I'm ready for that. They're both doing a great job, Randy and Bray. Before we get to it, I know my boy George Shears be working. He just got off work.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
boy, if you need to retire, let me know, and you can do your thing and knock out. So
yeah, and we won't keep probably won't keep too
if
long.
You want to, whenever you be like, okay, I'm tired, Mario, Warren. Listen, I'm glad that you stayed up this long. Thank you for doing this. I appreciate it. Would you let me know? Say, Mario, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go. That's fine, because we can still keep on going and going to get to
sleep. Y'all can go up to 4 hours.
It's just 2 of us, 3 of us, but we can talk.
Because it's almost 10.
It's almost 10.
We started at 8, 7:30.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, but I think we're almost pretty much wrapping up anyway.
Okay. Yeah.
But if we're not, just you can say, you know what? Thank you guys for and you can go and take your nap or you wait for me to go on Fortnite.
Because we could even go up to like 10 o'clock and just call it a day if you want.
Yeah, well, if you guys want to keep going, I can whatever. It don't matter.
Okay.
I just got like we said, I just want to get the dogs out and stuff.
Okay, we'll go and shoot for 10 just in case. And
we can
if you do get tired before that, that's fine.
No, I could do 10.
Okay. So all right. So
and then we're
that's the worst.
And then we're done. Yeah.
So let's go ahead and go to SmackDown with this Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns.
Man, SmackDown could be a couple more hours, but
that storyline, man, it's just taking off right now. Like you got Roman Reigns, he made it personal, mentioning Kevin Owens' family.
Right, yes. Right.
So now, like, I don't see that storyline ending anytime soon.
Now it's the only one good so far. Ooh. News alert too. It's in just the rumor news, but I heard that Seth Rollins is coming back.
Yes, he is.
Month.
No.
In January.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
On the 4th.
No.
I could get the date wrong, but
no, yeah, it is. Yeah.
So I want to see him back. I need to see the Messiah come back. I love the Messiah.
Is he coming back as that gimmick?
I hope so. If not, I don't know who else is coming back to.
I don't know if
because didn't he end it in that Survivor Series?
I thought so.
He sacrificed himself.
Yeah.
Right.
I think so. Yeah.
No, because the last match he had was on SmackDown.
It was Survivor Series.
Was it?
No.
And that's when he was the first one eliminated.
No, true, but his last match was with Mysterio.
Mysterio? Oh.
But so I don't know the gimmick's done.
Because I know in Survivor Series he sacrificed himself.
Right.
So I don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think he's coming back as the Messiah.
You don't think so?
I
like the Messiah.
There's rumors / speculation / a reunion of the Shield.
Okay, they shouldn't do that.
Supposedly, here's the suppose.
No, I don't like it.
I understand.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
But your boy, I'm sorry, but your boy is gonna be like rebirth from his heel-ish and leave the table and become part of the Shield again. supposedly.
So the part of the second 2 Shield people.
3.
Excuse me. Wait, who's the 3?
Moxley.
So you think he's coming back?
There's rumor that he's going to be coming back as part of the Shield, but staying, no, probably not, because I think he's locked in A for a while. I think he likes AEW, but being that they have
Okay,
that
so
freedom,
this is just a rumor for maybe what, next year?
well, yeah, definitely next year. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm saying Seth Rollins coming back.
Oh, Seth's coming back definitely.
So,
But Seth's coming back to work on Roman rejoining, either as the 2 Shield, as you referred to, but they're supposed to be going to be somehow working together.
I like it though because they're both heels. I want to see that. I want to see that because they never. Yeah, they were the Shield, but I want to see them since Roman's doing a fucking phenomenal job being a heel. Seth Rollins is going to upgrade it.
But if Seth was to join the Roman stable with the Usos, then yeah, that definitely could be badass.
But then again, I could see him go for the title as well, and just backstab him again.
Excuse me. But then you're looking at like Sasha and Bailey, you know.
But you know what's going to happen unless he just keeps on with the gimmick for a while, with them being a team, if that does happen.
Excuse me. Yeah. I mean, I could see it like almost.
So
I can almost see him leaning heavily into late, next year of him turning on him.
At WrestleMania, just like he cashed it in.
Speaking of cash, what did you think of Miz trying to
cash it and lose it?
Well, he cashed in and lost it, but I mean, for him to say on Raw that I didn't turn it in.
He still has it, right?
That's right, because he didn't cash it in.
No.
John Morrison cashed it in.
I heard a lot of no, he cashed it in. Like the ref announced whatever.
Yeah, because he gave the okay.
Yeah, he did.
So technically he did, but he didn't touch it, is what he's fighting. So, and I can understand that, because then that also then gives the title run for Miz. But there's
that
also
that too, but it keeps Miz relevant.
Right. But then there's this slight. There was the rumor of Vince isn't believable of Miz being a champion compared to Drew.
I don't know, dude. Come on.
I'm just saying, it's your boy.
Come on.
Love Vince, man.
Come on. I don't love Vince. I just respect him, and I don't agree with the decisions he makes because of talent.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. Yeah.
I respect him for what he is.
I don't see Miz winning that belt anytime soon.
Hell no, that fool ain't winning. The only belt he's gonna win is the toy.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but I mean,
wow.
I even heard
and we're now taking off the air. No.
I read in articles that maybe because how a lot of fans aren't really feeling Miz, someone, I don't know who, but someone will win the money in the briefcase from him.
Ooh.
So basically what they did with Otis.
Pretty much.
But yeah, Otis got screwed. I'm sorry,
that's
man.
That's fucked up.
Like we said with the whole breaking up the heavy machinery, those were 2 characters that they weren't your muscle-bound type guys. They weren't the Bobby Lashley or nothing, but I mean, you got to give them props for who they were. They were the Joes, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I don't mean, well, even Samoa Joe, actually, yeah, but I mean, they were like the common guy, the blue collar, yeah, he was the guy that loved to eat and, pat his belly or whatever. Big deal, but.
They're like Otis, type of wrestlers like him is people can relate to them.
Believable, yeah.
I'm not Bill or whatever. Like how Vince wants all his wrestlers 6-pack.
But
a big guy,
tall as head.
But the only one that ever could to do that was Stone Cold, I think.
To what?
To be the common. You looked at Stone Cold; he was not ripped.
No, he wasn't.
He was he was well toned, but he wasn't like The Rock. He wasn't like, Booker T or any of them. I mean, he was just.
He had it. That's what it is. He had
the it factor. Yeah, but so did Otis in a way. Otis.
No. You can't. No. Okay, look, this is where we're gonna have problems here. You can't compare Otis for what Stone Cold You can't. You get.
No, I'm not.
I mean,
I'm not comparing character wise.
We're gonna have to agree on this one.
I'm just stating that Stone Cold was not your Rock or anybody else. He was just the guy came out, sprayed you with the milk truck and everything else, beer and everything to fuck you. You know, where Otis was just the lovable kind of character, and he wasn't the Randy Orton or like even Drew. Even Drew's done a turnaround. You know, I mean, you look at earlier Drew. You're like, what?
Jinder Mahal.
And Jinder Mahal. Look when he came back.
That's another story.
And that's he's actually.
But I respect him though.
Well, Jinder is actually supposed to be starting the indie over in India, doing the indie NXT.
NXT India.
Yeah.
Well, I don't doubt that.
He's gonna be
like the main guy, like
the top tier guy.
Yeah, like
he's gonna be like a Drew McIntyre.
Exactly. Yeah.
But in that
retro
region,
yeah. But look when he came back, dude. He was jacked.
Which is sad.
Look at when Ray came back.
I'm just sorry.
Holy shit!
I'm just saying it's sad.
I don't know what you said.
Here, mic drop. My God.
No, go on and repeat what I just said.
No, go ahead. Yeah, rip on him some more.
No, I'm saying it's jacked up doing it in his version of being big, like not being in WWE, but in a different region, but the way just his wrestler is, just because of his his region. The reason why he should be with the big dogs with the main rosters, not like the UK.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay.
Which I'm not trying to be.
No.
I'm just saying. Yeah,
I read it different to you. You've explained it. Okay, yeah.
So that I'm sorry that's what I mean. That
he's getting the short end of the stick.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I never liked his character, but I respected it. But I mean, I just never see him just because he's huge, big and jack. Like, okay, I don't see him as a champion. It's different.
Although he was, but yeah,
he was, and he lost it next week. But
are you sure we had the same coffee? Because your shit seems kind of spiked there, man.
I'm sorry, man. You gave me wrong
negativity.
I'm just saying, you got me hyped up with Otis and Stone Cold varieties here. Their levels here, and it's so fucking off.
George, but you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Thank you.
But
get out of here.
No, I get it. No, I get it. I get it. I understand what you're saying, though. But I mean, okay, I get it with the Otis thing, but I don't know.
Okay, listen.
You can't just compare that to Stone Cold.
Yes, there's no way Otis is going to pull off a Mandy Rose. I'm sorry, but
like I said in the other podcast, you can put me with her in the corner. Leave it at that.
Hey now, okay.
She's hot, dude. She's hot.
She's fucking. Hot. She is.
She's.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'll be the preverb. I mean, I follow her on TikTok and everything else. Her, Lana.
Who's your number one girl, Georgie, right now? Who's your top number one wrestler girl right now?
See, mine's Asuka, but I'm sorry.
Oh, she's hot.
Yeah.
Who's your number one right now? Like mine is Mandy. His is Asuka. Who's your number one?
Although, I mean, okay, here. Better yet, let's not put you on the spot of one. Give me your top 3 or 5.
Oh, you asked me that before. I forgot who I said.
The girl from NXT, right?
Oh yeah, we could do NXT.
Yeah, anywhere.
Raw, SmackDown,
past, present, future.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right.
Oh yeah, I think I picked for the top 3. It was, I mean, in no order. Io Shirai.
Oh, good one.
Tori Wilson. And I like Dakota Kai.
There you go.
Oh, okay. See, it's hard for me because I could give you probably 10. But in a top 3,
you said 3, sir.
Ooh, top 3 would have to be obviously Asuka, and as you said, not in any particular order. Becky Lynch, and that was Becky calling me. No, oh my gosh, and then a third one. There's a lot, but I would have to go with Shotzi.
Okay.
But Io, Kairi Sane, quit calling me. But yeah, I could give you a freaking boatload of them. And that's without going far, like you said, to the past. If I went past, I would have to go with Saturn. Not Saturn. Sable.
Whoa.
Hey now. Hey babe.
Whoa.
Sable.
I'm not judging. I'm saying Saturn popped in your head, bro.
I was thinking Saturn, but it would meant Sable. But
in 2020, who cares?
That's right. We in 2020 now. but like like Sable.
You like him in the crazy version, don't you?
Oh yeah,
with the mop, huh?
oh yeah. No,
The
You remember that character, the
yeah,
mop in
I
WCW?
remember.
yeah, that
Or
was stupid
WWE?
as fuck. But yeah, I mean, or even like Tori Wilson. Yeah, I mean,
Caught
there's
that real quick.
um, yeah, Mickey James. I mean, goddamn, come on.
Yeah, she was my top.
Yeah,
But I would say my top three. I'll say now. Wow, I'll say my
it's tough.
I would say my Mandy Rose.
Okay.
Um. Uh, something about Sasha Banks. And
I think your thing with Sasha is like mine with Oscar.
I doubt that.
No,
I doubt that.
no, I don't.
No, it's just something about her.
It's something about Oscar that's just.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And then I would say my three.
It's tough.
Oh,
I mean, you got the Page, you got the Liv Morgans. I mean, you got.
I would say Melina.
Really?
Melina.
Okay.
Melina with her Van Damme stretched legs, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just something that's the turn on for me. Just her being a Van Damme, boom with her leg. Boom. There you go. It's
hard, man, because you got even the ones in the past. There's a lot of them that are, amazing. And then the present, I mean, like Naomi's, the Natalia's, I mean, Lana. I mean, there's a shitload. It's tough.
I mean, damn, they're all hot women.
Yeah, they're women that would never have any interest in us. But I mean, hey,
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But that's all good. I can dream.
Yeah, we don't have money.
Hey.
But yeah, but I don't know. There's something about Melina though, man. Like her just how she just her attitude, her just how she is, like her personality wise. Yeah, but yeah, she's beautiful. She's hot, dude.
I mean, we would almost
and she still looks great for her age right now.
We would almost have to do your top three of past, your top three of NXT, your top three of because there's just so many, I mean, it's tough. And that's the same with the guys, if you like any like the old school guys as Saturn. But like Taz, I fucking think Taz is badass on the mic.
Right now in AEW, yes. Or always.
Always.
I would say always.
He always. His wrestling is good. He was a good wrestler, but on the mic, he's dope as hell.
It's true.
He is like of the Ric Flairs and everyone. I mean, yeah, he's
No.
Go ahead.
No, I was saying before we get off topic because it's almost 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch the Hell in a Cell?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Get out.
Okay. Okay. What did you think about Hell in a Cell?
I liked it. I mean, I think I think almost like TLC may have been a little bit better, but once again, we're talking about the pandemic. That's a big sore. I mean, that's like, anything is hard to sell. The daily shows, SmackDown and Raw, let alone you can try to do a pay-per-view.
But SmackDown is so better than Raw right now.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah. I wouldn't argue that.
I hate to say that. It hurts.
No,
saying
it does. I know. You're a Raw man. I understand. You like it raw. It's all good. But
my boy's Roman though.
Yeah.
The tribal chief. Head of the table.
Smackdown is where it's at right now.
Yeah,
that's right.
I would not argue that. Yeah,
they don't need that third hour.
No, they don't.
It has been mentioned, but yes.
Yes. The other thing I want to get ahead here.
Yeah.
Is I want to talk about the women before I get to Big E.
Too far. Okay.
Big E before we
call it a day.
Call it a day. That I don't like how they're now using Asuka as the champion face right now. They're doing it as a tag team. What's up with that? I get it. If they want to focus on the tag team, they should pick another person instead of Asuka. Have Asuka have the face of SmackDown as she's supposed to be. the face of the women's champion instead of the tag team, because the tag team is really focused right now on Raw. I mean, excuse me, on SmackDown, and them being the team, not Raw, not as Asuka being the women's champion.
Yeah, because even there was a rumor of Asuka going heel to keep her.
She looks like a heel just with damn face paint.
Well, yeah,
she needs to go back to where she was.
But she's not the Asuka of before even NXT in her independence era, you know.
Right.
And she, you know, yes, I agree with you. You know, they're keeping her around as the champion, being a tag team, but she's not truly defending it, you know.
No, it's not, dude.
Because has she had any matches recently?
Singles?
Her
No.
title's been on the line?
Just
not
tag
really.
Teams. Just tag teams.
She's just holding it warm for somebody.
She's holding it warm, keeping her videos warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It pisses me off. She's really good, and they're not using her to her full potential. How she used to be.
As we've spoken about, that's what they're doing to everybody. It's just jacked up.
I don't know. I hope they break that ban soon or have Charlotte. Well, then again, they had that fucking story so many times with Charlotte.
Yeah,
together.
The rumor is that Charlotte's gonna turn, because if you recall,
when does she not turn?
It's true, but they were
something we haven't seen yet.
Well, I mean, she's going to turn on Asuka and challenge her.
Well, we all know that shit.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah, we know that, but that's, you know, it's.
Is there anything we are not gonna fucking not know what's gonna happen?
Well, that's what's sad about with Raw and SmackDown now is you could stop watching for 6 months to a year and nothing's changed.
Be like, oh, we fucking knew it was gonna happen.
Yep.
George is like George, like me and George would talk or whatever at lunch, or whatever. Be like, okay, you didn't really miss nothing here.
No.
And it's fucking sad.
It is.
It
really is
sad. But you know, it is what it is. Whatever. This pandemic is fucking everything up. And
oh yeah.
I don't know. I just wish they showed us something new, which I know they can't right now because of COVID and all this.
Yeah.
Everybody can't come back right now.
No.
But everybody else can come back on Monday for the Legends, though. And they're all old, and they shouldn't be coming out right now because of COVID.
Right.
But whatever. I mean, it is. Yeah, it's gonna maybe spark a little 1% of my spark childhood back, whatever. But that 1% of excitement, and then again, I'm gonna go back and play Halo or something, or get in the mood and play 2K20 and have a better storyline.
There you go.
Create your own stories.
Yeah, or just go back to Fortnite right now and just play as a Mandalorian skin or
something.
Me and George will just play Fortnite and just play a couple hours and
there you go.
Have a better storyline there. But yeah, it's, you know, I just want to talk about that and then talk about Big E. Finally, they're giving him that push. Finally, not the biggest push, but maybe showing him what he can do now. Finally, after being
he's always been able. They just been dicking him around.
That's what I'm saying. Like this is where he needs to be.
Yeah.
You know, the New Day, you know, came and passed. He, no matter what, in the years to come, they are going to go in the Hall of Fame as a team. In the years to come.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Or they'll come back again for another 46th anniversary, or
right when they're 90 years old.
Yeah, they'll come back again and singing the New Day stuff. But you know, I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
You know, that Lumberjack was pretty good.
Because he's the Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah. Which is a very, very whack. Design of an Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah.
They could have came out with something better, or just upgraded a little bit to the Intercontinental version, like how it did the U.S. Championship. That looks fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Something like that. Maybe open it up, you know, stretch it out a little more and make it a little more better. But no, they kind of went straight weird ass creative, making the Intercontinental title. Yeah.
It's a good start though to his singles.
Yeah, and I kind of like that. You know, Sami Zayn didn't run this time. Well, he tried to run. I mean, he tried to run, but then somebody grabbed him. I can't remember the name, and pushed him back into the ring.
But I mean, I could almost see even Big E being like, the heavyweight champion or world champion, as far as like a Drew or the Roman titles.
I would want to see him go against Roman Reigns. Now, I can see him.
That would be
not be a heel, but he could be that fate. That.
Oh, he's definitely could be the face. Roman being the heel that he is, and then have babyface E coming in.
Which I'm surprised they haven't.
But they could be. It could be in the works. Because why do it now?
Not right now.
Well, no, not now. But I mean, why do it now when he's not really been given an opportunity? He hasn't had his push or opportunity to.
Which is very surprising. Come on, you see the Hurt Business got theirs.
Yeah,
that group.
But I think too because he was so
he got his
long in the New Day.
Yeah.
That you just don't want him to jump over and become champion, and you're like, okay, now what? This way here, you got at least 6 months of story stretching out. Because
I know Sami Zayn probably gonna go for the rematch again.
Oh, without a doubt, and or they could.
But I don't like Sami Zayn's new character though. I don't like it.
No,
I don't like it. He should have just kept for how he was.
Well, not him. Whoever changed it, it was.
Well, we all know who it is.
It was a dumb choice.
He looks like a bum, Sami Zayn.
He does look like he hasn't bathed in a while, but
that's very sad. But then again, I don't know. Maybe he did have a little say of how he wanted to look.
Yeah,
something different.
Yeah.
He may want to shut a little pudge in his stomach. I don't know. But I don't know.
Maybe they're just taking their time with Big E.
Well, they should. They should.
Give them that match.
They shouldn't rush it. But
which they're good for.
Yeah.
Rushing shit. What I mean?
But I'm curious with Daniel Bryan too. His little new. No. I'm not saying like, oh, I can't wait. But I'm saying
no. I'm just saying.
I know he's on his way out pretty soon, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I was going to get at. I think he's kind of like your Undertaker or Edge. Somebody that has done it all. And what else is there for Daniel to do? I mean, he's
done it all.
The next step, which he's done too, but the next step would be commentating. Or being once again like a general manager, but
which Ray did. So
exactly, yeah. So besides being a father, what else more? He's.
Well, I think right now he's part of the creative team.
That's great.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe
he's one of the reasons why Big E's getting his singles push.
Yeah,
was because of Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
But that's like you're saying, Omar. Yeah, I mean that actually would be a great role for him because what else is there for him to do? He's damn near done everything. I think he's done the heel, he's done the baby face, he's done everything.
He's been part of the Wyatt family, in and out.
He's
fake in and out. He did a quickie in the Wyatt family.
Yeah, that was very short-lived, but it was it was exactly. Totally.
But I think he wants to focus on his family now and his kids. Wants to be there with them and not play anymore. So it's cool. I mean, it's great because he's done it all.
Right.
He won championships. He had a very career run for right now.
Yes.
Until something new. Hopefully, he likes when he goes into that sunset and goes spend time with his family.
Where they put everybody? He'll be part of the legend, 2030 or something.
I'm gonna probably bring him back in a couple of years. When the people come back to the venues.
If you look at the list of people that are coming back for this one that we're talking about, I'm sorry, I know she's been around for a minute. But Mickie James, to me, is not quite a legend, in a sense. No, don't get me wrong. She is a legend as far as don't be looking at it like that. But she's been around for a while. I understand.
Thank you, everybody.
But I mean, she's not. To me, to be considered a legend, she'd had to be gone for almost like minimum 5-10 years.
She was.
She was gone long enough because of injury and decisions.
Well, she was gone.
But I'm saying, like, she did come back, and she did have a strong run, but she just was wanting to cut back a little. But I'm saying, I mean, to me, to be considered a legend.
So you don't. So since you consider her a legend, you don't consider her Hall of Famer either, then?
No.
If she does get inducted.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that, like.
Well, just our point of view. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm giving him shit. I'm giving him a lot of shit.
Give me a lot of shit. Yeah. I mean, my sandals are getting covered up with shit.
You can write the comments.
But I mean, like, she's not like Jacqueline or like Tori Wilson, you know what I mean? Almost Tori Wilson. She's been around since then. But you know what I mean? Like, Tori didn't come back like Mickey did. Mickey came back and did wrestle at least a few good years, you know?
Yeah, she did.
But, I mean, to me, Mickey James would have had to been gone for a good 5 to 10 years, never coming back, you know? Where, you know, you go ahead. What? Yeah.
So would you put her in kind of like Melina then? Or Melina's more?
I would say Melina's more like.
She is, huh? Because she wrestled a little longer more than Mickey James, right?
Yeah, but not only that, but I mean,
she was with Morrison back then.
Yeah, but I mean, like.
But then again, she's a. Don't get me wrong. I think she's a 2-time women's champion.
But
that's a big number.
But beside of any title runs, I'm saying that, like, you know, Mickey did come back. Now, if Melina would have came back and wrestled a few years, then yeah, I would consider her the same as not quite legible. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, Mickey James would be a legend. She is, but she's not. You know what I mean? It's like she would have been. That's like the Undertaker.
I agree. Back. I agree with you.
You know.
But I mean, hey, I'll take that back though.
Oh yeah, I mean, I ain't mad at him, but I mean, you know, I'm just saying that, you know.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, you got that one.
And I'm not gonna let the coffee talk, take over me right now.
Oh no, I'm damn near gone, and you got so much negativity out of that damn thing, boy.
Nah, I got good sleep. I didn't stay up. Well, maybe 1 o'clock, but I was watching the Monday Returns. No.
I think we're pretty close, huh?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. We're actually past.
Yeah, a couple minutes.
Yeah, that's all right.
But
Georgie.
no, we'll be playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
But
summary. But to wrap it up, yeah. What?
I don't know. But I agree with you. I'm curious who's gonna come back though. I was curious. I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to get Kevin Nash come back.
Yeah, I mean the list isn't completed, but the list that they got.
They're waking up everybody from the grave right now.
There's some of them on there. I'm going, who the hell is that? Because I don't even quite remember, But yeah,
maybe I don't know. They shouldn't bring back people that are old though. Hulk Hogan's one of them, but then again, I respect what he's done for the company. That he might be a dick or an ass, whatever my cousin think he is. I agree with him, yes, but I haven't been around him.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't know. I just respect him as being a wrestler.
I mean,
putting the foot in the door for everybody. Back
like not to take from your cousin, because it seems that like
he's been around them.
I mean, I think we're close. Are we close in age? Not that much matters, but I mean,
we're pretty much a year older than each other. One year over. Each other.
Okay.
But I'm well, just because my cousin's been a referee and
right, that you were saying, yeah.
So he's been around there,
right?
So I don't know if he met Hulk Hogan, but I'm pretty sure he talked to wrestlers that's been around him.
Yeah,
I think, but we gotta have podcasts with him again through like
definitely,
this,
yeah, because like
this,
yeah. Because like I said, when I met Hogan,
you met him, you bastard.
Oh, I've met him twice, but here's the deal.
He might be bad, but then it'll be awesome to meet him.
See, I can't speak on it like your cousin, because when I met him, it was.
See, I'm curious now. You met him, but I wonder why he thinks he's a dick.
Well, because here's the simple fact.
But then again, he was hard. He was hard-headed back when he was young.
Well, but then your cousin being a ref would have been able to
an announcer.
Well, right, but I mean, he would know them more. Where I met Hogan delivering his room service because my room service guy called off that day, And I was stuck. I mean, I was an assistant food and beverage director. So I oversaw the kitchen, the restaurant, the bar and lounge, and the front desk. So that I was in charge of all that shit to make sure the paperwork and the night auditors was correct and everything. So and if someone called off, suit and jacket came off, and I had to take care of it. So I met Hogan that way, as well as
you like fucking busting a McFoley,
as well as
fucking three faces of
exactly.
of fucking Warren here.
And like the Ultimate Warrior was the same way. I met him through room service.
Wow.
But everybody else I pretty much hung out with because they would come into town, and one of the girls that I worked with she was in room service, and I hadn't quite gotten into assistant food and beverage director yet. I was working still in banquets, doing setups. So
I love his stories.
We got to when anybody came to town, wrestler wise, she would hook up the limousines for them, and she was like the to-go girl, Okay. And so like for me to hang with her was like for her to be the like we'll use people now, but say like her being the Drew, and me being like the coattail holder. I mean, it was like to be in her presence, you were cool. So that way I got to meet people, and then we just build relationships from there. But I met a lot of people through her, and I mean, we had, which I would have never without dropping the money, but we had like, third or fifth row on the floor because of her, and
So how's Hogan then?
Well, like I said, when I had him as far as like delivering his room service, he was the Hogan character, but that's because that's what he was to put off.
So was that just a couple seconds of just giving him his food or whatever and not really having a conversation?
Well, I mean, I spoke with him, but not in length, it was like,
I know that.
We're talking like 5-10 minutes, 15 tops, of speaking with him, just shooting the shit wise.
So you just gave him the food and started talking to him, or?
Just tell him it was, it was an honor to meet him, and that I liked him, as a wrestler or superstar or whatever, entertainer. But that I respected him as far as like, being in the business. I get it. But was I slob knobbing him? No. Because the way and being in the entertainment field as as musician and all that, it's like I always feel that you would want to be treated as you treat others. Right. So if you were a big time wrestler or a musician, whatever, I would treat you like as we're talking right now. Yeah. I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to be respectful in the sense of like maybe watch my mouth because I can be pretty raunchy. But anyways, I would be. But if you come off, cussing up a storm, boom, lights on, I can go. Right. But I mean, I feel that people just want to be treated like humans. Like I don't. Like I said, working in the hotel business, I met a lot of athletes from baseball, basketball, football. I mean, matter of fact, I even, like I've told you, I worked for Dan Fike, which played for the Cleveland Browns. And a lot of the Browns players that I grew up watching, I'm now, as we're sitting here talking, I was at their houses talking with them, and I would have never in my life had that opportunity, So I just treated them as they just wanted to be, just like one of the guys, or one of the women if I met one of the, any of the superstars or musicians. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh my God, can I have your autograph? No. Just to be in their presence to me and the memory that I have is enough,
Right, of course.
And I think that's what they, a person would enjoy, that you treat them, respectfully, but I mean, you treat them just as a common Joe,
I would definitely, if I was in your shoes, just to be nice and ask if it's ask in a respectful
without a
way
doubt.
impossible. No, I would say if I would have met Hulk Hogan, I would ask him, sir, if you would mind to please. In my position, I'll be like, sir, Hulk Hogan or Terry.
Sure.
I'm like, if it's okay with you,
right?
If it's okay, can I please take a picture with you?
Not
a selfie,
right?
But a picture.
A prime example.
Back in the day.
Prime example I could give you is Dan Marley.
Which I don't know who the hell you're talking
For
about.
real, Georgie, you know?
No.
All right.
I thought you said Bob Marley.
No, Dan Marley. He played with the Suns and the Miami Heat and the Cleveland Cavaliers basketball. Exactly. Okay. Anyways, he at the time.
Michael Jordan.
I met him too.
No, in the name.
Yeah. At the time, he was playing for the Cavs, and I.
Are you talking about football?
No, basketball.
Oh, see, brother, I don't know.
Yeah, anyway.
I retired when Michael Jordan retired. Okay.
Anyway, yeah. So when he came up,
me, people. I retired when Michael Jordan retired. Okay, back in the 90s.
Well, then you should have known he was playing back then. But
I just know it.
So you only okay.
Okay. I just was into
later.
I was into Michael Jordan and oh my God, I can't believe it. God damn it. The dude, he was with Hulk Hogan.
Talking about
as Hollywood Hulk Hogan, he was his I don't know, his heel partner, Dennis Rodman.
I was waiting for you to try to get. I didn't want to just throw it at you, but yeah.
You dick. But yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
But yeah, I
know that. I'd be like, oh yeah, I know. I do.
I was getting ready to go play ball with my friends afterwards, and I had my Dan Marley Suns jersey, and I was just like, I don't know if I'd ever get this opportunity again. And that's what I did. I said, excuse me, not to be rude or the crazy fan, I mean, but would you mind? And he signed my jersey, and now to this day, I don't know where the hell it's at. But it sucks, yeah. It was a Suns jersey that he signed for me, but he was at the time playing for the Cavaliers. Wow. And yeah, I mean, amazing, A lot of these guys are great. And before we do cut it short, it was like the one time I told you about meeting Vanna White. I did not know it was her. She signed it Vanessa Smith, and I'm like,
now, what name you just said?
Vanna White. Wow. Wheel of Fortune, really? Nothing?
Wheel of Fortune? You mean the lady?
Holy Christ.
Wheel of Fortune?
Yes, the woman that stands there and touches the
blonde one.
Yeah, well, sandy blonde, but yeah.
I have an idea.
Wow. You know who Sajak is, right?
Nope.
Good God, folks, I'm done. I'm out.
Yes, get the fuck out. No, I did watch the Wheel of Fortune, but damn, I don't know. I don't know these names here, people. I really don't. You're going.
This was going well.
You're going back to the future right
well.
now. You're going way back to the fucking future. No.
Have I lost you too, Georgia?
Mm-hmm. What happened?
I said, if I lost you too with you? Oh, wow.
Jody was going up to the
Showing
sunset.
my age.
Jody's going up to the sunset over here.
Let me go back to my senior home.
He's waiting to play Fortnite right now. But you know what? Let's cut it short.
Let's do it.
Let's cut it. Warren, thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah.
My boy George, thank you, bro.
Before we go, wrap it up real fast.
Oh yes, I know. I was getting to that.
Okay,
I was getting to that. I didn't forget.
All right. You just would have kicked your ass.
Reminder.
I wasn't forgetting.
All right.
But yeah, so before I wrap it up,
yes,
I got some Fed merchandise on my head. It says Fedgaming right here, and I have a new. I got a new shirt right here.
Do the shirt.
Do the shirt. The Gaming Wrestling Experience.
Yeah.
Official merch.
Give me that like button. Head up Fedgaming at fedgaming.com or on Twitter at Fedgaming. Check him out. He has shirts. He has a couple shirts. He has this hat. It's on sale. I don't know how long it's on sale for, but go check him out right now at fedgaming.com. So check him out. Check his shirts out. And man,
give it a little love.
Check him out though. It's 100% con. I think it's more 100% con. It's that feel, it's that better cotton.
If you don't want it to shrink, hang it up.
Yes, hang it up. I always hang out. I mean, I always hang up.
I always do too.
You know, my WWE shirts, just like the Feeney got right here.
Yes, sir.
Awesome, I like that. But yeah, please go check him out at fedgaming.com and on Twitter. And this gaming and wrestling experience show right here, people. Give me that like, and comment, and it's gonna be print to order.
Yeah.
I am gonna put it on Etsy. I am definitely gonna put it on Etsy. It's more easier for me. So press that like button, comment down below if you like the shirt. If you like the podcast, get the shirt, please. It's awesome. It's pretty. It's mind blowing.
Yes.
And thank you to my boy Sergio at Fed Gaming for making me the shirt. So it is print to order.
Yes.
And so let's wrap this baby up.
Yes, let's do.
Let's wrap it up. Thank you, Warren, for coming on the show
problem.
again.
Thank you.
This was episode 24, by the way. I am your host, Mario.
Getting up there.
This is my boy George. Thank you, George. I know you're tired, but I know we're gonna play Fortnite.
Yes, we thank you for giving us your time, because I would have been diving for a little time.
Dude, because me and him could talk forever.
Yeah,
I know you can talk too.
We're like cackling old ladies, but hey.
But yeah.
When he's awake, he's talkable, right?
Yeah. But until he has my days off.
Yeah.
Hopefully, when they hire another person, hopefully, I don't know when that's gonna happen. But thank you both guys for coming on the show.
No, thank you, man.
Thank you, everybody.
Always fun. Whether it's here live, Zoom in, or whatever, we come to you.
That's right. So this is the Gaming and Wrestling Experience. I am your host, Mario. We'll catch you again later, and we'll see you on episode 25.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Have a good one.
Good.